Your boy is as on time as ever. It's live stream time. Hey guys, it's your boy Dodo McGee. We're back for more live streams. We're as good as live streams as ever, folks. Everyone will ignore the fact that I had a screen capture on at the very start of the video. Thankfully, we were in game, so that's all good. But we are as good as live streams as we have ever been. How are we all doing? We're back with the live stream. The usual suspects are in. Thank you all for joining us. Someone wasn't sure what team we're going to be playing as tonight. Well, then you, my friend, need to get yourself into the Discord to get involved with the poll. There was a poll earlier on today for what team we wanted for the live stream. And as you can see by what we're wearing, it's going to be the Violent Crime Reduction team. Been a while. Can't remember the last time we did a live stream well, a live stream full stop really, but a live stream with the violent crime reduction team. Let me see if I can look up that particular piece of information. Quite some time, over a year ago, according to this, the 17th of May 2024 was the last time we did a live stream with this particular team. But there we are. Camera's focused nicely at the minute on the brand new Audi that we've got in game. Let's take a look. Frames aren't doing so good. Reginald, my boy, how are we doing? Repping the Adidas drip as ever. Yeah, new Audi A4 Quattro variant. Frames really aren't doing too hot, are they? My God. Anyway, but anyway, this is the one we've got for the time being. This is Giddy, as you can see by the number plate. We've got Giddy, the Audi. We've got it in sort of like the dark blue for today. Let's just hop in, shall we? Let's just hop in and get going. Now, because I am the world's greatest streamer, there are certain things which haven't been set up. Such as my grammar police. It is detecting the wrong microphone, so that does not even... that does not even work at the minute. But there we are. Get that on, get cycled through these things so we are unarmed. We'll go full screen, shall we? Hopefully those sound effects are not bursting your ears. I've had to reinstall a load of stuff again, such as Streamlabs needed an update, and as did voice mod and all that kind of stuff. But hey ho, there we are. We'll go back to here. So, violent crime reduction team then, in the Audi. Now, I was hoping to sort of float around the normal troublesome areas, the gang areas, but they do tax the frames a little bit, so we'll have to see how that goes. Stand by for many crashes, of course, I would imagine. Here we go. Dodo, are you geeked? No habla inglés? Parlez-vous français? I don't know what the hell that means. Have I ever thought of doing fire or ambulance? I do. I keep wanting to revisit doing fire and ambulance stuff. I just haven't got Panos' fire callouts, the latest versions of it installed. Same with Pulse EMS. What am I hitting here? What has just happened here? Okay. Apparently there's a Turismo R in front of me. That's interesting. Okay, well we haven't got any damage, so that was interesting. That was rather odd. Anyway, we'll move on from that. Slightly overcast day here in the city of South Anderton, this sort of famous neck of the woods, as it were. Do I use voice changer? Yes, I actually have the voice of, as has been pointed out before, I am definitely from Liverpool. So voice changer is therefore required to make me understandable to non-Scouse people. We'll see how that one flies, shall we? Hey there, I've been subscribed for a few months and I've been inspired to join LSPDFR for my laptop. My name is Connor Morris. Please, can I have a shout out? Connor, nice to have you along, buddy. Glad you are enjoying the game. I'm sure you've already encountered the many turmoils that come with modding this particular mod, but there we are. No, Liam, obviously I'm not Scouse. Obviously that was a joke. There was a rumour at some point that someone thought I was from Liverpool. I'm not quite sure how this accent and Liverpool went together, but there we are. Dodo McGee, can you do a car chase today? Hey, we will just see where the day takes us. I suppose what would actually help is setting ourselves as being state 2. Let's do that. There you go, we're state 2. As I say, Grammar Police isn't working. I forgot to get my microphone swapped over for the start of this stream, but there we are. I won't be able to talk to Control. Well, I can talk to Control, they just won't listen to me, which is no different from most of my other videos. Jack Gamer 45, don't worry mate, I will not give you a shout out. Hello Dan, how are we doing? From Dan's World. We're going to head into this, well, we all know what part of town this is. We're going to head on to Oxford Street, Croydon Road, and of course the famous Grove Street. See what is happening around these parts. We are state 2, so as and when a call comes in, we can take it. In this sort of cloudy weather, the blue on this Audi is not really popping, so we really do sort of blend into nothingness here. Let's see, we've got an animal in the roadway. Is definitely a traffic call, so we're not going to be attending that one. A couple of minis down on the cul-de-sac of Grove Street today. That's interesting. We have got fuel. That is good. Quite often we don't. We might just top up anyway, just in case. What kind of shaders do I use? I'm not entirely sure. A disabled vehicle is once again a traffic call. What size the fuel cap on this car? That side. Oh, steady. Yeah, disabled vehicle is once again. Oh.
We have a traffic alert. Target last seen driving a orange 𝗵𝗵 coupe. Target vehicle license plate Henry Edward 59.
We can keep an eye out for that.
Remain on alert.
Leaving the scene of a robbery. Amount of occupants are unknown. However, they are possibly armed. Well, okay, we will treat it as sightings only. What sort of area is that in? Let's take a look. Oh, that's a real pain in the air. They probably won't stay in that area because there aren't many roads around there. Unless you're sort of down under this bit. But I'll tell you what, we'll head down like there. Oh, God, that is more complicated to get to than I thought it was going to be. What about there? That's more like it. We'll go that way. We'll go and have a look for this this vehicle of interest. I'm not sure this is quite a merging lane. I'm not sure that's quite how that is supposed to work.
Report, a suspect resisting arrest.
An armed driver is not a firearms call. I am going to... Yeah, it's got a gunfire report. We are going to keep it realistic. If you're new around here for a live stream, we stick for one particular division for the duration of the live stream. So we will be VCRT throughout this one. However, if our car gets damaged or shot up or whatever, then we can change it round to whatever we like. I can't remember if I've put it in the video description. I should do if I haven't done. The link to the Meet the Teams page. I know someone put it in there before. They shared the Meet the Team. What is happening over there? Has that car just been jacked?
What the hell?
999.
I think that vehicle down there has literally just been carjacked. Yeah, the one with the door flying open. 1 second here. This could be... Oh, don't turn into me, man. They're hightailing it out of here, aren't they? Let's try and keep left. Oh... Thank you, please move. Yeah, I think this guy's probably already failing to stop. He should have seen us from this far back already. Let's see if I can't report it as stolen. Yeah, I have. There we go. Alrighty. No, what are you doing? He's going into the... No. Reggie, get out. God damn it. Reggie, I've changed my mind, man. Get back in. Reggie, get in. X-25, I've got a vehicle failing to stop. It's a grey Oracle. I think it's just been stolen, literally, as a carjacking. We are on the apron of the airport at the minute, so stand by.
Roger.
Oh my word. Surely this is the one.
Southbound on.
Dude, stop.
Blow your head off.
Kneel down now. Car's clear. Hands on your head.
You're mine now.
All right, hands on your back. There we go. This moment in time, you're under arrest for theft of a motor vehicle, aggravated vehicle taking, more specifically, failing to stop the police and dangerous driving. You shouldn't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court, and anything you do say may be given in evidence. X-Victor 25, we have got one detained on the manoeuvring area of Anderton International Airport. Can we try and arrange a van to come and join me here, please?
Copy that.
Yeah, van. Hopefully that van's going to have a female officer in it. But do you understand the fact you're under arrest and the caution I read to you, madam? How cute, we have a little video to remember this. Yeah, you're being live streamed right now. So there is that. Do you understand the fact you're under arrest, though? Alex, fuck. Yeah, no, I quite agree, to be honest with you. The necessity for your arrest, by the way, allows for a prompt and effective investigation to prevent your disappearance and to prevent any loss or damage of property. They're going to keep giving me jobs until I tell them that I'm state 8. There we go. That's, I don't know what's happening. There we go, that's better. Okay, dokie. What is your name, madam? You gonna tell me that? Giving us a name, an ID. Wonderful. Let's take a look. This is Alexandra Kosovo, which is an oddly familiar name. Valid driver's license, not wanted on PNC. Oh no, we've got... Don't tell me my van's gone to the waypoint. Have they? I don't know. Okay, let's get rid of the waypoint. Let's dismiss any people that are not here. Doesn't look like there are any. And then back up, let's get a prison van and hope that there is a female officer within it that can do this search. I have not set up gloves for this stream. So there is that. Well, you guys get to see the benefits of me going through this anyway. So this is skin 13. I reckon it's going to be about 86. It's going to be 85 on the thing. Okay, so we go here. And I want... This could work. This could not. 850. Oh. Okay, we've got an umbrella now. Good stuff. Let me get some gloves on here. Does that work? That seems to work. It's not clipping, so there we go. That's worked well. Now, have we got a female officer in this van?
Hello.
We don't. Okay, well, that's a shame. Well, madam, you're going to be searched under Section 32 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act. If you've got anything on you, you shouldn't have. Anything legal? You're not answering? Oh, okay, fair enough. We would get a female officer down here, but unfortunately we don't have one available. So Reginald here is going to do your search. I will be standing as your observation officer. Oh, there is a bit of clipping in there. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, well. Let's see. So we've got a packing tape, a pipe with tan powder residue. That's hard to say for some reason. Khaki fob, plastic World War II stick grenade, a pocket knife, insect repellent, and a charging cable, and an ID card confirming her identity. Wonderful stuff. We'll be interested in the powder and the knife. Let's search this car. In fact, let's run it through first of all. We never got that far with the pursuit. Hotel Papa 14 Whiskey Victor Whiskey Victor Victor. Good God. Clearly, I didn't do my vocal warm-up exercises before this one.
Vehicle license plate.
Belongs to a Cush Wayne.
For William Victor Victor.
Let's give it a search, shall we?
10-4.
Let's see, you got a pack of chewing gum, a bag of groceries, some spare change, immigration documents in different names, hand sanitizer, a condom, and a motorcycle helmet. Okay. The documents in there, I don't know, because she's only literally just stolen this, so I kind of doubt much in the car would have been hers unless it was in the driver's seat, which it wasn't. So there we are. Let's see then. Let's ask her, first of all, about the knife. This knife. Why are you carrying around a pocket knife for? Why are you carrying this around? Fuck your mother. I mean, that would be incredibly painful if you did that, but, you know, you can't just have this without any particular reason. You need to have a reason, so why are you doing it? My goddamn right, it's not your right. You need a reason to have a knife with you, even if it's a pocket knife. So, so there is that. You know what? I'm just going to further arrest you for it. Possession of a bladed article in a public place. The same caution and necessities apply. Next up, we're going to do some impairment tests with you because you've committed a number of moving traffic offences. Let's see. Alcohol-wise, have you? In fact, let's just ask her. You going to comply with some tests? First one's going to be a breathalyzer. Why not? Wonderful. And a drug swipe. Been sober for over a year. Okay, well, it is a legal requirement for you to comply with this test. If you fail or refuse to provide, you're going to be further arrested for it. So, are you going to do these tests for me? No? Okay, well, you said yes to a breathalyzer. So, let's how about we just start there? Alcohol-wise, have you been drinking? Am I fucking drunk? I don't know. You tell me. How long ago was your last drink? About 5 minutes before I left the bar. Okay, anything in the last 20 minutes? No. Wonderful. In which case, let's do a breathalyzer. Now, I would, just to make this all nice and proper, get an officer in full uniform to do the test. So there we are. This officer's going to do your breathalyzer test. Turn and face him. Here we go. Let's see what this comes back with.
Thank you.
Let's see. So it's 12. So she has had a drink, but it's not over. And then, Alexandra, I'll ask you again. Are you going to do this drug wipe for me? Sure, whatever. Wonderful. I was hoping you'd say that. Step right up. Let's see then. Let's do that. Sway your tongue around the inside of cheeks, build up some saliva, and here we go. Negative for everything. Okie dokie. There we are. Okay, well, let's see what she's known for. We haven't done that yet. Let's see. She's been arrested before for possession of a firearm without a certificate. Other than that, she's been like squeaky clean. The registered owner, not much really of note either. So, okay, well, let's see then. It's going to be aggravated vehicle taking because she's taken the vehicle and then caused damage to it and several other things. There was probably also an assault, but we haven't got that confirmed yet. Someone would have to go and speak to the victim. Let's see. Weapons, possession of a bladed article in a public place. Drugs, we didn't find any of those. There was some tan powder residue, but there's not really much we can do about that. So otherwise, it's just going to be traffic. Dangerous driving and failing to stop for police should be all we need to get on with. That is plenty. What we're going to do, we're going to get rid of some of these old cases so that later on we can come back and just do the ones we've had today. So there we are. Right, if you can get Alexandra out of here.
Assistance required.
We don't need to get this vehicle recovered forensically because we've literally seen her get out of it. But we will just get it recovered for the owner because they're not going to be able to come and pick it up in here. We'll get a flatbed for that.
Flatbed. Assistance required in Los
There we go.
Santos
Right.
International.
We can get rid of my gloves. That looks like our recovery truck coming just there. We can probably turn off our body cam as well. Wrong placement there, but there we are. Let's see then. One other thing I want to do. This is just a small bit of admin. Police radio. We're going to have it earpiece. We're going to have it handheld just for today. So if I now do this. X-Victor 25, the vehicle is getting recovered. The DP is going off in the van. Show us going back to state 2. Not that she's going to answer me today. Oh, she did kind of answer me today. That's interesting. Maybe she could understand me. Not entirely sure. Right, let's get the lighting all reset there. There we go. Didn't have to taser her, so I don't have to reload that. And there we go. We are good to go. We'll set ourselves back as state 2 again. And try and make our way out of this damn airport.
Proceed with patrol.
Yeah, you go. They're all getting out of here. Well, that was a relatively successful first outing. There was a job that we were supposed to be going to, wasn't there? I can't remember what it was now. Oh, yes, the bolo. The bolo, yes. But we'll go and have a hunt around for that bolo. I'll also try and read some comments in just a second. Today, the best video. I enjoy watching your videos. This one is so good already. Oh, thanks, mate. We haven't done a lot.
We have a possible 148 in Los Santos International
You know what?
Airport.
I'm going to skip that one only because I think it revolves heavily around firearms and it's in the airport, which we shouldn't be doing. I need to do another. I've kind of come out the wrong gate here, haven't I? I need to do another airport patrol video at some point when we can respond to calls like that. Reading the rest of Dominic's message. Can I have a shout out? Dominic, of course you can, mate. Glad you're here. Glad you're enjoying the stream so far. Is this VCRT? It is VCRT. Violent Crime Reduction Team.
New incident received.
Photography of a police station. I mean, you know what? Sure, while we're here. X-Ray Victor 25, I'll take that.
New incident allocated.
Got ARV doing something here. That's interesting. Oh, I've come the wrong way. I can go down this one, can't I? Yeah. Just mind this airport worker. So, in terms of Anderton and Anderside, the police station down here is actually not meant to be known by the public because it is kind of the base for the specialist division of the TFU, so the CTSFOs. sometimes the NCA as well. So there really should be people out the front here taking pictures, but let's go and say hi and see what's going on here. Let's see, who have we got? There's one person standing there. He's shouting about something, but let me see. I'm not really seeing anyone at the minute. Oh no, it's going to be this guy down here. X625, we're state 6 and we have one running.
Los Santos International.
Okay, that was something. Start the body cam early. Yo, dude! Dude, you're on foot and I'm in a car. Do you want to maybe just stop?
No way.
You ran into me then, Chief. You ran into me. Right, let's just... No. Okay. Reggie's decided to double tap him with the taser and is now going to detain him, but... Go on, Reginald, it's all you. That ARV that was on a stop has also come to assist. No. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop. Oi! Back the hell up, dude. You're about to pound that guy in the damn head. You stop.
Wait a sec, buddy.
What the hell's this security guard doing?
Suspect arrested.
You stand the hell there.
Los Santos International Airport.
Is this guy like this guy's like a captain or something? What the hell? Right, I'm gonna come back to you. You, brother, what the hell are you doing? And do you even work here? Give me your ID.
𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹𝗶. Thank you.
Dwayne Robinson, let's run you the hell through. What are you doing, Dwayne? This is quite clearly a situation we've got under control. Why are you coming over here swinging your baton about? What the hell are you doing, my man? I'm not convinced you should even have a baton. Let's see. That's the other guy. He's got a suspended driver's license, I would appear. I'm assuming Reggie's already asked for his name. Dwayne Robinson, though. No arrest history, but... Dwayne, what are you doing? Why do you have a bat... First of all, you, as a security guard, should not have any kind of... Wow, ARV are taking off in a hurry. You should not have any kind of weapon on you. Why on earth are you carrying around a nightstick for? Why shouldn't I? You're a cop. Look around. Yeah, but because you're not allowed one. You can't just have... You can't have that. Okay? Do you understand that? Am I going to go to prison over this? You could do, in theory. What do we reckon, chat? Should we give this guy the business for having this thing? Yeah, what the hell? We're going to do this. At this moment in time, Dwayne, you're not under arrest, but you are going to be detained under Section 1 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act. The reason being is you've come over here swinging a weapon. I want to see if you've got any other weapons. So I'm going to be searching you for exactly that, any offensive weapons. My name is Police Sergeant McGee from the Violent Crime Production Team, and you are going to be entitled to a copy of the search record once we have finished. Have you got anything on you that I should know about? You're gonna sue me? Sue away, my guy. Sue away. My body cam is rolling. It's gonna capture you come flying up and almost doming that guy with a baton. You could be under arrest for some kind of assault right now, okay? So why don't you just turn around? Let me get some gloves on first. Turn around so I can search you. This motherfucker's got a gun. I'm hoping that is not a real gun. Got some blotter papers. Okay, there's not really too much interest there. He's got his ID lanyard for Dwayne Robinson. That is clearly a fake gun down there. I thought I'd swapped out all of these peds. Evidently I haven't, so I might just overlook that one in terms of roleplay. But my god, my guy. Arrest him for assault? I'm almost inclined to. But I'm balancing it up with the fact that he was coming over here to help us. If he was coming over here to smash me over the head, I'll be looking at this very differently, but... He almost got smacked. He didn't get oh no, he did get tasered. Reggie had already given him the business, hadn't he? I'm going to still claim he ran into the... Wow, that is a close-up I didn't want. Good God, Dwayne. Yeah, I'm going to claim he ran into the side of my car and tripped. And then Reggie just double-tapped him with the taser. And then this guy was going to absolutely dome him with the nightstick. You know what? We're gonna cut him a little bit of a break, but not a complete break. Okay, we're gonna give this guy a community resolution for a weapon, which will need some kind of sergeant or inspector's authority because it's a weapon. So let's see if the inspector is inclined to give it. If not, we'll get him back for a voluntary attendance interview at a later date. We've got his ID, so I don't think he needs to come down to custody for it. Where am I looking here? There we go. Right, let's request the inspector's authority for this CR. Not authorized. Okay, you know what, Dwayne? In which case, you're going to have to come down to custody at some point in the future to do a interview. We're going to have to ask about why the hell you have this weapon, okay? It's a voluntary attendance interview, but do not get the word voluntary mistaken. You will have to attend. We're just going to try and arrange it for a time that works for everyone, okay? Great. Wonderful. Cool. We've got all of your details. Now you just need to go the hell away, all right? Okay, get out of here.
I'll cut you a break.
So he's going to come back down to the police station at some later time where we're going to interview him about his antics and why the hell he's got a thing. Oh, I think that works. I think that works for me. I'm happy with that as an outcome. Now this guy. Can I speak to this guy? No, there's no dialogue as part of the call out. So what are you doing, my guy?
Yes, sir.
Screw me. Okay.
I think I got something really bad.
Why were you doing that? Why were you taking photos of the police station back there? What's that about? I didn't. You definitely did. And then when you've turned up, you've run from me. So why have you run? You didn't do anything? Okay. Right. He's not known for anything other than being a disqualified driver, and I don't know what else to do. So I don't know if I can detain him for a search, really.
Yo, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. There's one where I really don't know. I want to get my hands in his pockets, but we've got to make sure we do this lawfully. I could search him under section 46. Is it 46 or 44 of the Terrorism Act? I always forget. But that seems like a stretch and a jump. Lewin, you're quite right. Photography is not a crime in itself, but the question remains of why is he taking the photos? It is a rather odd thing. It's not like if it was a police station where there was lots of cars coming in and out, and they're like a spotter or something. Not a spotter. What's the word I'm looking for? Like an enthusiast taking pictures of the cars, and that's one thing. Is section 43? Yeah, I always get confused with them. I always get it mixed up with section 47 of the Firearms Act. That's why. But so no, the photography itself is not a crime. But it's just a bit odd about why he's taking pictures of that particular station. Again, as I say, that's like the CTSFO station. That's like secret squirrely sort of stuff. So, but his history isn't really leading me towards that.
Yeah, bro. What's poppin'?
There's been nothing to suggest he's got any... Look, there's literally no history whatsoever. So, if he had some intel in relation to, I don't know, taking photos of the front of the military base and stuff like that, then... I don't know. I don't really think I've got enough for a search here, guys. So let's just see. Have I got any... Oh, no, that's not what I meant. You can stand up, mate. You can stand up. Have I got any other questions that might lead... Let's just ask them outright. Do you have anything on you shouldn't have? Yes? No? Who knows? Okay, well now, see, this is why I ask. Because now, that's a very, very strange question. Where are you trying to be headed to after this? You don't want to fucking know? I kind of do, that's why I asked. Where'd you come from? From work? Okay, I'm assuming you're a pilot. Let's see, I have got a question. What do you do for a living? I'm something of an upcoming entrepreneur. Oh. Okay. I would have assumed you were a pilot, but there we are. I've got a question within search that would kind of fit. Do you have any weapons on you? Do I need a lawyer? I wouldn't say so. Any drugs on you? Some tabs, but I don't know what they are. Okay. Well, you know what? Just based on that alone, that gives me enough. I'm happy with that now. Because you've said that you might have some drugs on you and you've run from us when we first turned up, you're going to be under... sorry, not under arrest. Not under arrest. You are going to be searched under Section 23 of the Misuse of Drugs Act. The grounds are, as I've just said, I'm going to be searching you for any controlled substances or items related to it. My name is Police Sergeant McGee from the Violent Crime Reduction Team, and you are entitled to a copy of the search record once I have finished. Do you understand everything that's going on here? You're not asking any questions? That's fine. You don't need to. All I need you to do is turn around and hold still. There we go. We got in there. The power of just asking questions, and he's walked himself into getting searched. And there's nothing on him. After all of that, there's absolutely nothing on him whatsoever. Right, Reggie, would you mind taking this guy out of handcuffs? Andrew McDougal is a strange character. I don't know why he ran. That's the main thing. If he hadn't have run, there probably would have been no problem whatsoever. It's just, why did he run? But he's not really answered that question either. Right, my next question is, do you want a copy of the search record? No, you'll just twist my words around? It's not really about twisting your words around, my guy. It's just about having a copy of why you've been searched and the result of it, the grounds of which I just gave you. But if that's a no, then that's fine. You can come and collect a copy from a police station for up to 3 months, should you wish. Other than that, I guess you are good to go, my guy.
Any more crap? You're wearing bracelets.
Well, that was a rather strange interaction, wasn't it? After all of that, gathering some grounds for a search, and then he is just got nothing on him whatsoever. I guess he dropped his camera, because that wasn't on him either, but alright, there we are. Right, seatbelt. Oh no, sorry, that's the wrong button. There we go, it's that one. Right, let me read some comments here. Yeah, Lewin, you shouldn't just throw it. Yeah, obviously, I'm giving you guys a commentary. I probably wouldn't have suggested saying it out loud to him. I'm just giving you guys a commentary of what's inside my head. But this is the sort of kind of thing, like, with auditors that real-life officers have to deal with all the time. And sometimes it is just an annoying person that's taking photos. Sometimes they are doing it just for a reaction, it would seem. But they've got to weigh it up against there are people out there in the world that do want to do real harm at these places of interest, be it police station. Now there's a different ARV parked up out front. How strange. But yeah, there are real people that want to do real harm out there, and unfortunately it can be very difficult to tell the difference between who is there just to get a reaction from a police officer and put it on TikTok versus someone who is there scouting out a possible attack. And that is not something that you want to get wrong. So yeah, there you go. A little bit of social commentary there, but we'll move quickly on. We'll set ourselves as State 2 once again. I want to get back involved with that bolo that was out. I want to get involved with that. We've not done too much gang-related stuff in the minute, although we have had one Section 23 done. So there we are. He should have stayed silent? Yeah, he probably should have. He did say, I'm not answering any questions, but then in answering questions, he walked himself getting into search. Not that it mattered, because he didn't have anything on him, but he also literally said that he had drugs on him, so, you know, there's that. He doesn't even have a camera? No. He did have a camera. I don't know how well it comes to on the stream. I could see him with the camera when we first turned up. I assume he literally just dropped it or something, but he had a big old DSLR camera. So, anyway, there we are. We're back on the road. That Mini seems to be going a little bit fast. I don't know why. Let's just run this Mini through. This is a 30 bit of road as far as I know. We're holding at about 35, 40. Let's get... Oh, dearie me. Okay, and we're just going to continue on after that.
Vehicle license plate.
This belongs to a Logan White.
07 Young Charles George. Target is 10-4.
Yeah, he's cruising along at about 40. There you go, we're match pace with him there. So he's just under 40, I think, in what I think is a 30 bit of road. Could even be a 20 being an industrial area. No markers on the vehicle or anything, we'll just get it stopped, so... Extra Victor 25, show me on a stop. Oh,
Roger that.
We still have a call out running, my bad. Ooh. We'll end that particular last call out, and then we'll get this this guy stopped just once he's come around this corner. He's literally just had a pretty sizable wreck and then just kept going. Now we're just sat here for no particular reason. Don't really know what this guy is doing here, if I'm honest with you. I don't think I've set up the dash cam for this car yet. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, it's not awful. It's not awful. let's see. Let's take it back a little bit. Maybe... Oh, no, down. Yeah, that's probably gonna have to do for a dash cam position, I'd guess, but can't quite see who's in the car. Whilst we're sat at this red, I might just have a sneaky look. Vehicle's all good. Logan White. That could be Logan sat in the car. He's got a little bit of history in relation to drugs. We'll bear that in mind. Here we go then. Let's get him lit up here. Oh, I thought he was taken off then. I'm still not convinced he's not. No, okay, we've got a near side indication. And we are stopped. Let's get the rear reds on as well. Okay, well, we've already run the car through, so don't need to do any of that. We'll get the the body worn on. I'm going to very carefully open my door here with this this guy next to us, but alrighty. I'm going to come this side just because I don't want to be standing underneath that truck. Hi! This does look like the registered owner. How are we doing, sir? You good? How are we doing? Bro, I swear it wasn't me. I didn't ask you, dude, but alright. Just so you know, my body camera's recording as is normal for all of these traffic stops, okay? Fashion with a sense of nobility. Oh, good. That's broken the record. There's not even 20 seconds and you've dropped the F word into the conversation. But the reason for the stop today is you just seem to be going a little bit quickly, coming past the airport there on the service road, and then you've had a not insignificant wreck and just kind of like kept going. Okay, so one might say that slightly somewhat reckless, I might say. Let's see, driving recklessly. There we go. I was just trying to keep up with traffic. There was no traffic in front of you, my guy. There was literally nothing there. So, yeah, you also, as I say, hit a vehicle and then didn't stop. My wife is having a baby. Well, that's really unfortunate, guy. Unfortunately, I'll have a hard time believing that, seeing as you've turned away from the hospital. The hospital is that way, up there, and you've turned away from it. So, I also feel like you probably would have mentioned that earlier. So, why don't you do me a favour? Why don't you pass me all of the documents for the vehicle, including your license, the vehicle's registration, and the proof of insurance, please? This is indeed Logan White. The registration is good for another couple of months. The insurance is good for only a couple of months as well. But other than that, it is all good. Tell you what, why don't you shut off the engine for me for a second? And then what I'd like you to do is come and join me over here on the pavement. Can you hop out for me? Wonderful stuff. Yeah, I just don't like us doing this right underneath the
Wait a sec, buddy.
of this van. So can you just follow me, please? That'd be great. We're just going to do this over here. I just want to do a couple of impairment things. So there we are. You can stop following me there, Logan. Right, because you've been involved in a road traffic collision, we're going to be doing a couple of preliminary tests here at the roadside. The first one I'm going to ask you to do is a breathalyzer test. Happy to do that? Am I being arrested? Not at the minute, no. We're just doing a couple of preliminary tests. I do just need to warn you that these tests, if you fail or refuse to provide either one of them, then you can be arrested, okay? Alrighty then. Wonderful. In relation to alcohol, have I had anything to drink today? Bullshit question is that? It's just one of the questions I have to ask. When was the last time you had anything to drink? You're not saying anything else? Alright, okay, well in which case all we need to do is form a... What is going on here? Form a nice tight seal around the tube. I'll hold on to the device and just keep blowing with one long continuous breath, alright? Here we go. Keep going, keep going, keep going, and stop.
Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. Right, let's see. It's 1, so he has had something, but it's as good as 0, really, hasn't it? The other one we're going to be doing is a drug wipe. So have you done any drugs recently? Do I look like drug addicts? I mean, dude, what does a drug addict look like these days, okay? Alright, it could look like anyone. So, alright, let's just do this drug wipe. Swirl your tongue around the inside of your mouth, build up some saliva, and here we go. See, let's see what the result is. Negative for everything. Alrighty, okay. Yeah, alright, fine. Look, Logan, what I'd suggest is you just drive a little bit more carefully, okay? And also, you really do need to stop at these accidents. In theory, yes, you could be arrested for failing to stop at the scene of an RTC. You have to at least report it to a police officer within 24 hours. The fact that we've had this conversation, I'm happy that that has now taken place, and I've got all of your details to pass on to that truck driver who you hit, but you really need to stop for something like that, okay? Do you understand everything I've just told you? Fuck you, no. Dude, there's no need to swear about it. I'm just telling you that is what needs to happen, okay? All right, other than that, Logan, you are otherwise good to go, so you can go back to your car. And as I say, drive carefully, especially with these nutters doing all kinds of strange stuff with their vehicles, okay? So take care.
I'll cut you a break. This time.
Wonderful, wow, okay, what an angry man. Okay, body cam is off, and that is us good to go on that one. We're doing more traffic stuff than we are violent crime production team things at the minute, but there we are. Get in. There we are, and we need to get this thing turned around here, so let's, I'm also inclined to back out and then just turn around, so there we go. Oop, there we go. Sorry, just getting cut in there in front of our good friends Modix Recovery. What did I miss, Hads? You missed a little bit. Nothing overly dramatic, but, you know, there's been a couple of little bits going on. We'll put ourselves back state 2 once again. I really want to get involved with that bolo again. That sounded like fun.
New incident received.
Dodo McGee LSPDFR looks like a traffic car more than anything else. Yeah, I mean, we have got some. Ooh, that was a bit close. Jesus Christ. Backup traffic call now. We're doing too much traffic stuff today. This car is from Modex Development. I don't know if I've mentioned that already. I don't know if it was intended as anything. It might have been intended as a generic traffic car, but you know, the violent crime production team does have a couple of traffic-esque vehicles these days. It's not too big. It is the A4. It's not like the A5 or S6. Sorry, it's the S5 that STU have and the A6. Yeah, we ain't doing that one. We're not equipped for that one. Good grief. We're not equipped for that one whatsoever. But yeah, it's the A4, so it's not massive. But there we are. It is quite trafficky though, I guess. Hot hatches, yeah. I do like the hot hatches, but I wanted to mix it up. So this has replaced the BMW 1 Series, like the old 18 plate we had.
We have a van suspected of having a hostage inside.
Ooh.
Everything seems to be human trafficking. Respond immediately.
Human trafficking, I'd say that's a violent crime. Yeah, we'll get involved with that.
Proceed with caution.
A human body. Victim's vital situation is unknown. Oh, that is all kinds of no bueno, but
999 activated.
they're not a million miles away, so I don't want to use too much siren here. We are going to have to try and jump this queue somewhat. It is a rather pressing situation. I am going to have to go on the curb. I don't like going on the curb, but for an important situation such as this, there we are. I'm also going to cut the lights here.
System reset.
It is going to be that 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹 truck right there. X-Victor 25, got eyes on the vehicle. It is a mule 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹 truck. Registration in just one moment. We're currently southbound, Forum Crescent. Standby.
Roger that.
Registration is going to be Yankee Victor 66 Uniform Hotel Victor. Can I have a moving vehicle on that, please? We're just at the held at the lights of Forum Crescent, Shrewsbury Road. Shrewsbury Road, I could say. I literally made that road name, and even I can't pronounce it properly.
Target vehicle license plate. Young Victor 66 Union Henry.
Owner
Victor.
is GPG. What a bizarre name. But okay, what we're going to do, we're going to try and initiate the stop on this vehicle, but then I'm going to get ARV to come and do a hard stop on it. So there we are. At the minute, we're just held awkwardly at these lights, and I don't quite know where they are going. They shouldn't know we're here. We blend quite nicely into traffic. So, you know, there is that as well. Oh, steady. Come on. Oh, with these lights take forever. My goodness. Just because of the nature of what we've got here, we're going to have the body cam on early. I'm not massively happy with this dash cam position, to be honest with you. Looks very grainy. I might try and fix it a bit. Oh no, that's in front of the driver, so we don't want that. No, you know what? That's going to have to do. There'd always be a little bit of glare in real life, so we're just going to roll with it. My grandma, please, voice mic don't work. Yeah, at the minute, neither does mine, mate, so don't worry about it. This traffic is absolute carnage. We might have to delete some assets in a second to get this moving. So I'm going to do just that. Fourth wall break, everyone. Stand by. Because, my God. Oh, I've just deleted the traffic lights themselves. That's just GG. Right, there we go. I've deleted the traffic lights, but, my bad. Dodo, do you watch F1? I do, but I've not seen the race today, so there we are. I didn't even watch qualifying. I know the qualifying result, but I haven't watched the race today, so that's one to do after this. Are we going to go yet, or what? My God, we've been sat at these lights for 1,000 days.
I'm still mad with you. You ain't right.
Huzzah! Alrighty. 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗵, we are straight over onto Grove Street, coming past the BP. Initiating stop.
Roger.
We're signaling for him to pull over here. Oh, I think he's taken off on me. Yeah, he's taken off. 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗵, this vehicle is going to be failing to stop for me. We are now Church Street, going through red ATS. Stand by. Stay away, right to southbound on New Romney Road. Traffic conditions are low, pedestrian levels low, visibility is clear, road conditions are dry. It is going to be currently medium risk. The vehicle involved is a medium goods vehicle, so that does increase the risk slightly, and there is possibly victims on board. I am a TPAC trained driver, suitable unmarked vehicle with license signs activated. Can we have TPAC units towards, please? Consideration for armed assets, a dog unit, and also MPAS. Got no information as to the age, identity or vulnerability of the driver, and no information on any weapons at this time. Is that all received?
Copy that.
We've got someone else that's joined us here. Oh, it's just a local car. Okay. I don't really want them joining in here, to be honest, so yeah, let's see where we're going now. We are through the junction underneath the A5M, junction 15. We are Holland Street, heading generally northbound at this moment in time. He's weaving his way through traffic, up over the curb. It's still generally medium risk at this time. Through red ATS, temporarily up to high risk, back down to medium. Just had a collision with a vehicle. We're going to leave it at high risk at this time. Speed 60 in a 30. Traffic conditions are now medium. Can I have some TPAC units towards, please? We're going to ask for one RPU unit and one firearms unit to try and help us out here. We're now northbound Calais Street, coming past the Weasel News buildings on the offside. Through red ATS, is slowing and showing consideration for other road users. The next junction is going to be continuing. We've just passed the firearms unit, coming past the subway station on the offside. My textures, oh Lord, my textures. Oh, there we go, we're back. We're left, now on St Andrews Road through another set of red ATS. Requesting a stop stick. Oh, he's just climbed that car as well. Let's see where we're going to go here. Looks like he's going to go straight on. Oh, he's still a set of traffic lights, quite literally control, heading down towards the police station. Can we get a stop stick? He's taken damage, it's slow speeds, it's now 20 miles an hour. A stop stick should finish him off here. Why on earth have you put it over there for, you dingus? We're maintaining slow speeds. I think he has got front damage. Just coming past the New Scotland Yard on the offside now. Speeds are increasing once again. Coming past the burger shot on the offside as well. That stop stick placement has failed. Stand by for direction. And it's going to be a left, left, left onto West End Road. Can I get another set of stop sticks, please?
Backup required. Young, Victor, 6, Union,
Oh, that's
Henry,
good.
Victor.
Stand by for stop stick. Back up, back up.
Target heading
Oh,
southbound.
ARV are
on.
rolling in. ARV might have stung themselves as well there. Just coming past the St Giles fire station at the minute. Oh my word.
We got eyes on the target.
The textures. What has happened to my textures, brother? We are slow speeds now. Stand by. He could be coming to a stop. We are less than 20 miles an hour.
Southbound on.
Get in front of him. Right, we're gonna... Oh, here we go, here we go. This is stop, stop, stop. Stand by.
Copy.
Get out, dude. Get out. On the floor. On the floor.
I repeat, on foot.
On foot? Where? No, there's no one there. Okay.
LSPD, you want a bullet
Yeah,
in your
the
ass?
textures are not doing too well at the minute. Go on. Get him into cuffs, for God damn it.
Stop now!
I don't know which unit I'm requesting at the minute that breaks my textures, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get rid of all of my backup units here because we're not doing so hot. I don't know which unit it is that's breaking things at the minute. I suspect it's ARV, but... Right, we'll get rid of the dog unit. Oh, the dog unit cleared things up quite nicely. Get rid of them. Get rid of the traffic unit. Things are looking pretty healthy already, but let's get rid of ARV as well. There we go. Things aren't looking too bad all of a sudden. Right, fella, move. This moment of time, you're under arrest for dangerous driving, failing to stop for police. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention one question, something which later on in court, anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand everything I've just told you? I know it's given me a prompt to speak to him, but let's just do that first of all. How cute we now have a little video to remember this moment. Yeah, do I have my body cam on? I think I do. I do. Wonderful. Right, this is now consisting of an emergency interview,
Why
okay?
are you stopping me? Give me one good reason.
I'm stopping you because we suspect there is someone in the back. Is there anyone in the back that is in need of danger? Right. Yeah, there is someone in the back. Dude, you okay?
Thank you, officer. I thought I was going to die today. You saved me.
No problem, dude. Let's get you out of here first of all. Oh. Okay, I don't think that's working quite right. Can I take hold of you, please, the victim? There we go. We're kind of out. I don't think it liked being on the thing. Right, tell you what, you just...
Hold on a sec!
Tell you what, you just sit on the ground for a minute. Sit on the ground. There we go. Reggie, just watch him for a hot second. Right, you are under arrest for kidnapping. The necessity for your arrest, by the way, allows for prompt and effective investigation to prevent your disappearance, to prevent any damage, to prevent any injury. Do you understand everything I've just told you? I think I've already asked him that. Arrest for what? All the things I've just told you, my guy. Let's get some gloves on here. Right, do you have anything on you shouldn't have? Do that and I will hurt you? I mean, I doubt that. Turn around. Let's take a look here. So he's not really got too much. GP Jeep. So he is the registered owner of this vehicle. So there we are. That van over there would be quite handy. Yeah, if I push that button, will they come here?
Assistance required in Puerto del Sol.
They do! Huzzah! That function actually works for once. How about that? In which case, let's get... oh. Brother, your uniform is all kinds of whack. There's some strange things going on here. I'd really like to be able to do this guy's arrest report sooner rather than later. Please restart LSPDFR. No, I don't really want to. I just want my tablet. There we go. That wasn't so bad, was it? GP Jeep. He's going to be arrested for homicide, kidnapping, and then failing stop for police and dangerous driving. That'll do. There we go. Right, we're also going to quickly search this car, or this lorry, I should say. Other than our victim in the back here, what else is in here? Nothing really. Nothing really. Got a drone. That's slightly interesting. This thing is going to have to get recovered by something. So that's going to have to be a large tow truck, I guess. This is probably going to break the game. Right, my guy, are you okay? He's got some rapid and volatile into it. He's under the influence of anything. But do you require medical assistance, my guy? You'll be all right. Okay. What's wrong? Or I'm just having a funny five. All right, mate. Fair enough. What's your name? Oh no, I've pushed the wrong button again. What's your name, pal? He's given me his name. Let's run him through. Oh, didn't want that. This is Kevin Scroll, born the 15th of November 2001. Valid and clear. Okay. Well, listen, Kevin, do you want me to call someone for you? Do you want to call someone for you? An Uber. Taxi around here don't like me much. Okay, fair enough. I can call you an Uber. Let's do that. Tell you what, jump up for me. And let's get him an Uber. There we go. We're going to get that called. We're just going to help this situation somewhat because, my God, there's all kinds of stuff going on here. You guys can go. My word. You guys can go as well. Hot diggity. Thankfully, I didn't just delete that man's taxi. That would have been awkward. Cheating, show us your mods folder. Why? Why exactly? Okay, well, Kevin's going that way, so that's all good. Now, my textures are struggling here, so I'm going to jump in the car. We're going to turn the body cam off. Jump in the car, get rid of a load of assets, and then see how that works out for us. Get Reggie in the car as well. And then we're going to delete all the PEDs, delete all the vehicles, delete all the trains, and then just see how that has helped us. Hopefully that is a pretty good reset. No, there's still some things missing here, so... Alrighty, we'll see how things go, I guess. Maybe a little bit of driving around will fix it, but we shall see. We're still struggling for some textures here and there, aren't we? So, there's no call-out running anymore, so I can't even blame it on that. Oh dear. Well, we'll just see. We'll just see what happens. Where's the car from? This is from ModX Development. Remember to use Dodo23 as a code at checkout for your nice little discount. My God, I am fearing we may have to do some kind of restart in a minute, but there we are. We'll see how this works. I'm going to try once again getting rid of the PEDs and cars, and then what we're going to do, we are going to move to a different part of town and just see how this works for us. We're going to come down here and just see how kind of gives the world a little bit of a kick to start behaving itself. Doesn't really look like it's worked, has it? No, there's just water down there, so... we may have a soft crash. Now, I had a similar thing in my video the other day. Yeah, this ain't the one, Chief. This ain't the one. Okay. Had a similar problem with my game the other day. In the video that came out just a couple of days ago, in fact. Yeah, this is not it. Oh, well, okay. I think we have to do a little bit of a restart here, which is a shame. We'll just park up here. And, alrighty, okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a little bit of a restart. So 1 second, let's do that. Just move to the issues page, and I'm gonna try. I tell you what, before I do, let me just try world clean. That doesn't appear to have worked either, so... Just trying a couple of things to try and kick the game back into life. Maybe. Maybe. We haven't had to restart yet. We've just... Let's have a look around. We might be okay. Let's jump back in the car and see how we get on. No. Oh, never mind. The game decided to crash for me. There we go. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. All right. Well, the first game crash of the evening. But there we are. It probably needed to have a bit of a reset. So there we are. But that's okay. It does also allow me to hopefully get 𝗗𝗶𝗀𝗶𝗺𝗿 working again. So let me just quickly try that. Need to do the microphone setup thing. Get started. Here we go. Can't hear me. Now, if I use that one, set up microphone. Why won't it let me set up my microphone? That would be really, really handy. Well, that's just not very helpful in the slightest, is it? Tell you what if I use that one? Okay. There we go. Just had to read the mandatory thing. I've chosen a second microphone to act as my mic in game. So we'll see how that works out for us. It's a bold strategy, Carden. See if it works out for him. In the F8 console, if you type RT, what F8 console are you talking about, my guy? I don't think I've got anything bound to F8. In fact, no, that's my callouts. What time are you on till? We're going to be going till around about 8 o'clock, give or take. We'll see how we go. Can we have a trading standards patrol? No, that sounds incredibly dull. I have a question. In the Meet the Teams page and during the Fleet Showcase team, you showed you had mountain rescue. Yes. Has this ever been utilised? Yes. I've not personally played as it. Only because the callouts aren't really catered to that so much. But in the most recent Coast Guard video we did, I called them out. So it's more something I call out rather than roleplay as, just because I say the callouts don't always work perfectly for it. Or, you know, there aren't really too many callouts that are made for that. Alrighty, we'll get things set up. I'm back in game, so let me just get things set up to roughly how they were before we left. Now, because we've had a crash, I will accept if we change car. So if you guys want to have a look in the Meet the Teams page, again, it has to be something from the violent crime reduction team. But other than that, I don't really mind what we have. I'm open to suggestions, or we can just keep using the new A4, because it didn't really get damage from that one. It was just the game that took some kind of emotional damage. So so there we are. Right, let me... now, what plugins have I got started here? This is the important one. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Yeah, why not? We'll have the drone as well. And that one, there we go. We'll have those. There you go. Haz has just shared the Google document for the Meet the Teams page in the chat below. So if you want to take a look at what we've got. So it's the violent crime reduction team you are looking for. What is in their fleet. Hello, Harvey. Harvey, we've just finished using one of your boys' vehicles. I dare say there's probably more in our fleet, but there we are. Maybe have a look into the Environment Agency's fisheries officers. Maybe do something as them. They're warranted constables employed by the EA to enforce fishing laws. again, there is not enough variety in callouts, I don't think. And also, I don't imagine the EUP or the vehicles exist. That is an incredibly niche thing. I didn't even know that existed. That is incredibly niche. Volvo XC40, someone said. Right, let me. I'm still just getting back set up. We're back at the South Anderson hub. We'll just restart from here. But other than that, we also need to get Reginald back. The M2 series looks nice. Yeah, I agree. It is pretty nice. Only used it a handful of times. Skoda, please. I don't think we have a Skoda in the Violent Crime Reduction Team fleet, Jamie. I don't think there is one anyway. If you want to correct me and say there's a Skoda in there, but I can't think of one off the top of my head, unless I'm very wrong on that. Which car is your favourite? I have absolutely no way of answering that. There are just too many to choose from. It would be just impossible to choose a favourite. I know that's a cop-out answer, but it would be... yeah, I don't know. Could you be a Reggie? I'll tell you what. I'm not going to faff around getting a thing. We've got ourselves a Regina. Right, let's get ourselves back into game 1 second. We'll stay and chill for just a hot minute whilst we work out what we want. We've not got ourselves a Reggie. We've got a Regina. She's going to be coming along for us for a little bit, but there we are. I can see the car? What, in the Violent Crime Reduction Team? Hang on. I don't think I've got a Skoda in the Violent Crime Reduction Team page. I don't think I've got one, so let me read out the options. The Ford Focus ST hatchback, the RS3, the Golf R, the BM135i, 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗆 Leon, Volvo XC40, a Volvo 340i, BMW 540i, Mondeo, the Quattro we were just using, a 330, an M235i, a Hyundai i30N, and a Ford Fiesta SD. Yeah, no, there's definitely no Skoda. Bring Reggie back. It's just, it takes time to set up Reggie. I don't know why no one has made a plugin yet whereby it will save a MP character so that you can use them again. I don't know why no one has created that. It's really annoying. What would you say is the favourite division you're played as? Again, I don't really know. There's a lot of variety to each of them. So... well, it's all very split at the minute. There's been some votes for the Golf, the Hyundai, the Volvo. So at the minute we don't really know. We're just going to chill out here for a hot second. Hi, how we doing? You look like shit. You really do. You are not looking okay. You've been on like a 14-hour shift already and just come straight into this one. My God. Bye, Bravo. Help for you for coming along. XC40. We've had a couple of votes for the XC40. I've got to try and remember which one the XC40 is now. Let's see. I have absolutely no idea. I reckon it's going to be PCU 6. Yeah! Look at that. I know my own fleet. Regina, get in the car. Let's go full screen. And let's put the seatbelt on as well. Right, quick lighting demo for you guys.
999 activated.
There we go. This is the unmarked XC. This is like a little itty bitty thing. What about XC40? Do we want it in black?
Scene activated. 9 activated.
Oh, what have I done here?
Arrive. Scene activated.
There we go. A little bit of funkiness with the lights and them. I love the random emotes. Yeah, that's a thing. I probably can change the colors on this. I might just make it slightly more grey rather than just completely black. Let's see here. Let's go. Do the metallic options work? Yeah, we'll just go graphite. I think graphite's good enough. That'll do. Graphite's kind of like a halfway house between black and grey, so this should be fine. Now let's see if my grammar police wants to work. X-ray Victor 25. Show me state 2.
Roger.
It does.
Victor 25. Proceed with patrol.
How about that? Okay, well, let's see. I don't know where we're going to head this time. We've kind of done the gang areas. I suppose we were finishing up on the other side over to our left here just before we got that crash. So, hello. How are you doing, Chief?
Attention all units. Remain in the area. ATL 20 on suspect.
Department operation.
Rancho.
New incident allocated.
We can do that. A department-wide operation is launched into open container use. Head to location and search for open container use. Nah. We're the violent crime reduction team. We're not doing people for having an open bottle of booze.
10-4.
I think Control thinks I'm just giving them sass now, saying, I ain't doing that. Are you mad? We'll get this bit set up as well.
Copy that. X-ray. Victor 2.
And we'll go left here. Do the indicators work on this thing? Not at the back, at least. Pardon? What was that? That scream came through for you guys as well, right? Can't see anyone. Can't see anyone running either. Cat, please don't run under my wheels. Don't run under my wheel. Kitty, move. Thank you. Good grief. Okay, well, I've no idea what that was about. I have not set up any of my body armor. Drug dealing we will take, yeah.
10-4 copy. Proceed with caution.
A suspect was reported as having seen an exchange with several people. Check on the situation. Yeah, why not? We'll head over there with some haste. I didn't quite see where it was. Can I span that out? Not a million miles away. So we'll cut the lights quite quickly. Oh, it's literally around the back of Forum Drive. Okay, don't turn into me. I want to try and go sirens off from here. And then one more junction and then we'll... I just need to get through this red. Okay.
Alright. System reactivated.
Pardon me, sir. X-ray Victor 25. We are in the area.
Copy that.
Okay. So it's just through here. I'm going to start with the seatbelt off and the body cam on. Because this could get tasty quite quickly. Can we just play peekaboo out here? We're quite close to where this is all going on. Oh yeah, they're just down there. Is it a man or a woman? One in blue, one in red? Oh, pink, okay, but... We'll just carefully park up here. I don't know if we're supposed to just be watching them for a second, or... Okay, well, I guess we're just going to go and say hi. I'm going to have my taser at the ready, just in case, but we're going to have it away. Hey, people, how are we doing? Hi, do you want to stop there for me?
Hold on a sec.
Hi, how are we doing? You as well, please, mate.
Wait a sec, buddy?
Just stop there. So she's got some lower needle marks or something. Hi, how are we doing? I want to talk to you. Is Regina out the car? Oh, she's there. You don't want to stand with the other one at all?
Nothing, just getting some fresh air.
Is there anything I should know from you?
Nothing.
We received information that there are suspicious activities related to drug dealing here. You were seen interacting with several people quickly. Can you explain what you were doing?
Nothing. Mind your own business, pig.
Oh, God. I just slapped the shit out of that guy. Right. Let's get him into cuffs. Oh, he is down. Oh, okay, right. Well, let's get this guy up. I just slapped the shit out of this mother... Let's tend to injured ped. Lady, do not go anywhere. You're staying right here. He got slapped the shiznit. Yeah, get your ass up, and then you are going into cuffs very quickly. Very, very quickly.
Hold on a sec.
Right, get him in cuffs.
You're mine now.
Don't you dare try and run, I swear to God. Right, this moment in time, you are under arrest for possession of a Section 5 firearm. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned, something which you later on call, and anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand the fact that you're under arrest? You're also under arrest for assault and emergency service worker, by the way. We're just going to throw that one on there. You understand all that? I want your last name and my attorney on the phone now. Fine, it's Police Sergeant McGee from the Violent Crime Reduction Team. As for your solicitor on the phone right now, no, quite frankly. The necessity for your arrest is to allow for a prompt and effective investigation to prevent your disappearance, to prevent any injury. Right, okay, we'll come back to that guy in just 1 second. X-ray Victor 25. We've got one male, state 9 down here, possession of a gun and, well, for pointing it in my face as well. We've also got another lady stopped who I haven't said the words to yet, but she will be detained for a Section 23.
Copy.
Hello, madam. Hi, how are you doing? What I would like is for you to turn around and put your hands behind your back. Because you're detained for the purpose of a search under Section 23 of the Misuse of Drugs Act. The reason being is we've been called down here to this precise spot for a drug deal taking place, and as we've arrived, I've seen you exchanging something with this chap over here who also has a gun on him. This is a high drug crime area, so those are all the reasons that I'm going to be searching you for any controlled substances or items related to them. So my name is Police Sergeant McGee from the Violent Crime Production Team, and you are going to be entitled to a copy of the search record once I have finished. Do you understand everything that I've just told you? You don't have probable cause. I do, again, for all the reasons I've just told you. So there we go. Can we ask my... Regina, can you get your butt over here rather than just looking at that particular bit of concrete? Make yourself useful, will you? My God. Okay, let's ask this lady. What is your name? She's given us a name. Let's run her through. Oh. Where are you going, man? Woman, what are you doing? Leave him alone. We got stuff to do. Stop it. Get back here. This is Kirsty Riders, who is not wanted and has a valid driver's license. Regina, can you remain on focus, please? Can you focus up here? Right, Kirsty, I think that was your name, Kirsty. Do you want Regina here, my colleague, to search you? Would you like the female officer to search you? There you go. I'd like to talk to a lawyer. Yeah, we're not doing that right now, so there we are. Right, partner, can you do this search, please? I'm going to search the other guy. Although his isn't a search, stop search, he's just under arrest. So she's got an empty Kinder Egg capsule. We all know what that's for. Other than that, there's not too much there. She doesn't actually have any drugs on her. Doesn't have any cash either, so that is strange. That is very, very strange. 1 second. Let's run this guy through. What's your name, Sweet Cheeks? He's also given me a name. This is James Carlos. Valid and clear as well. Let's take a look at these two characters and their history. Let's start with James. Never been arrested before. Has been stop searched before under that terrorism act that we were talking about earlier. Driver awareness course for speeding and been ticketed for having an empty washer bottle. That's quite tragic. But yeah, never been arrested before. That is very, very interesting. Well, he's under arrest now. So there is that. And Kirsty Riders, she has got previous for possession of Class B and a ticket for some silly stuff. So other than that, so not massive histories for either of them. Right, let's give this guy his search, his section 32 pace search. At the minute, she's pretty much going to be good to go. We just need to make sure there's nothing untoward going on here. So a notebook listing names along with drug quantities. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, well, it would be possible for her to have dumped the drugs whilst we were distracted, but we didn't have enough evidence of that one. So, Mr. Carlos, you're going to be further on arrest for being concerned in the supply of drugs of an unknown type at this moment in time. We've got this list with drug quantities on it. So, so there we are. I'm going to suggest it's Class A with weights and whatnot on this list. So, yeah, there we are. Let's do these arrest records, shall we? And then we will send Miss Riders on her way. So the arrest record is going to be assault emergency service worker, but you know, pointing a gun in my face. Weapons is going to be a Section 5 firearm. I actually missed what kind of firearm it was when I picked it up, but we have it. And then drug supply, there should be concern in the supply. We're going to call it concern in the supply of Class A. And I think that was everything. So we're going to look for CCTV. That is a good point. We can try that. I think that was everything for this guy. Yeah, I think that was everything for him. So let's get a van rolling for him here.
Backup required in
there we go. Right,
Hill.
and then 1 second. I don't think there's likely to be any cameras back here. That's why it's such a popular crime spot. But let's just work it out. Let's see. We'll run the CCTV. It's a good point. We might as well check. Where is it? Where is it? CCTV. Okay, let's look for some local CCTV. There's no CCTV available. Okay. But there we go. That's an inquiry done. I might speak to this guy in here as well. He was kind of here when all this went down, so...
Fucking Mort.
Hi, buddy. How we doing?
Wait a sec, buddy.
Police Sergeant McGee from the Violent Crime Reduction Team. I hope you're having a good day. Quick question for you. Have you seen anything strange going on around here? Where's that question? Where is that question? Seen anything suspicious around here? Fucking no? Okay. I'll kind of assume this is kind of the neighborhood where no one would want to talk to you. Can you tell me what's happened between these two out here at all?
I got you covered.
So what's that? I have my headphones in. Okay. You know what, dude? You have a great day. This is not the type of neighborhood where... oh, hi. How we doing? Yeah, this is not the kind of neighborhood where people are going to be supporting us. So, Miss Riders, that was the name, wasn't it? You are going to be good to go. I just want to ask, are you going to be wanting a copy of this search record? Sure, whatever. Wonderful. Okay, I can do that for you. Well, I'll tell you what, can you, oh, there you go. She's taking the handcuffs off and I can get the search record ready. Why have I got two different Kirsty Riders here now? That's a bit odd. That's weird. Okay. Anyway, okay, a ticket, documents, no, where is it? Stop rec, there we go, section 23. It doesn't need to appear for that. Add short notes, section 23, search, nothing found. There we go. Kirsty, this is for you. I don't think I can... There you go, I'm just going to pretend. Here you go. Here's your search record. You can do whatever you want with that. But there we go. You are good to go.
I'll cut you
Stop buying drugs, by the way. There we go. There we go. Right, come on then. Come on, Mr. Carlos. We're going in the van. Let's get him popped in the van then. Mr. Carlos, this van will have been searched prior to you getting in it, so if we find anything in the back after you jump out, it will be assumed to be yours. So, there we go. Oh, sorry, Regina. People need to stop walking in front of me as I'm trying to get people out of here. There we go. Can you get rid of him? That'd be great.
Required in Chamberlain Hills.
There we go. That is all taken care of. Gloves can come off. Body cam can come off as well. Hold that down and it should turn off. There we go. My controller was also just turned off. I heard the faint ping in the background. Let's get that turned on. Where's the ugly Met-inspired van from? That one's not actually a Met-inspired van. That is inspired by the ones by sort of like Surrey, Sussex, Thames Valley, Hampshire. They all sort of have. I think Kent probably have that sort of style as well now. But yeah, that one was made by 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗶𝗺 at ModX. It's now available on their website. I kind of asked for it as a custom order, but he's released it for everyone. I think it's quite nice. Does the job. I just don't like the silly, like, little small light bars that the Met ones have at the top. I just think they look a bit daft, if I'm honest with you. Oh, I still have this gun in my pocket. Whoopsie-doo. Let's get rid of that. It's probably not going to register now because they are too far away. So, yeah, they've gone. What was it? What did I pick up? Oh, it was an AP pistol. Hot diggity. All right, well, let's get that thing gotten rid of. Weapons. Move current weapon. There we go. Get that back, and away we go. Regina, get in the car. What animation pack do I use? It's, Roleplay Plus? Yeah, Roleplay Plus. There we go, quick swig. How are we doing for time? We all good? Oh, we got loads of time. We got nothing but time. I think I just heard a stolen car go past, but we're not going to be able to catch up with that in time, unfortunately. So, Extra Victor 2-5, that scene is all taken care of. Show me State 2.
Roger.
I don't think they actually understood that one, so let's do it that way.
Roger that. X-ray Victor 2.
No, car park always at the end there. Even after all these years, I still find... Nah, we're not going to be doing that. Hold on.
Officers report a suspect resisting arrest in Strawberry. Gunfire reported.
Yeah, we're not equipped for that. Yeah, even after all this time, I find stuff in this game that I just think... I don't recall that having been there before. There are so many little things in it. This is why I miss like 5M roleplay a little bit, because there's just so many little places where you can do a scene and stuff just away from everything. There's I mean, there's a lot of call-out packs out there, but a lot of them center around the same kind of places, like the same stores, Grove Street. There's so many little areas tucked away in this map that will be really cool for different scenes. But I think you only really get utilized in 5M and roleplay with people that really know the map and know that all these little bits and bobs are here. Do you want to be policeman mob? Oh yeah. How do I, once a second, how do we do that? Tell you what, let me get parked up somewhere real quick. 1 second, we're just going to throw some hazards on, even though they don't appear to work on the back of this car.
Unit. Can you respond to a person carrying an illegal explosive weapon?
An explosive weapon?
Saying that the suspect is attempting to be Rocket Man with the illegal explosive weapon.
He's claiming to be Rocket Man. That is simply exquisite. Right, how do I make wannabe policeman mod? Add as moderator. How's that? That should now have done the thing.
All units remain on alert.
That's just so.
All units, a domestic disturbance in.
Domestic disturbance? No, it says object in the road. That ain't the one. There was just a circulation for that bolo, wasn't there? Repeat bolo details.
Target last seen driving
it's a van.
Target vehicle license plate.
Last seen heading southwest from Regent Square.
Henry George. Suspect is to be considered armed
and
dangerous.
Okay.
All units remain on alert.
Christ. Caught on dash cam fleeing the scene where an officer was ambushed and fatally shot. Holy moly. Well, a van shouldn't be too hard to find.
999.
We're going to move over there. It's been seen near Pillbox Hill. We're going to try and get into the area. Obviously, we're not firearms, so we are not going to be able to do the full business with that car. Stay there for me, please. Stay there. What is the matter with you people? Oh, my God. We're not going to be able to do everything in terms of stopping that car, but we can maybe at least try and find it. We're coming into the area here now, so...
C999 activated.
Don't know what kind of van it's going to be, though. It's going to be the problem. It did give me a partial reg, but... Repeat bolo details.
Target last seen driving a van. Target vehicle license plate.
Echo
Nora,
Hotel
Johnny 5,
Golf.
6, Edward,
New
Henry,
York
George.
56 Echo Hotel Golf.
Armed and dangerous.
Gotta try and remember that.
Remain on alert.
Egg. It's egg with extra H's. Okay. Thought I had my indicators still on there for a minute. The problem is, where I have a couple of these, like, on the left-hand side there, I have Sprinter vans. They don't show the reg. And with these bolo things... No, it's not that one. Still in the area of Pillbox Hill, so...
Orion, scene activated. System reset.
These lights are all out of sync at the minute, but oh well. So... No, it's still not... Does this count as a van? Hopefully it doesn't, but... But the way the way the bolo works is you have to be like this close to a van for it to register that you've gone past it. As you saw in the most recent video with the tactical firearms unit, it's only when the vehicle literally comes past you does it give you the notification to say you found the suspect. Seeing the vehicle around Pillbox Hill. Well, that doesn't help me. Where's that centered? Centered right here. So is it going to be in the underpass? Pillbox underpass, maybe?
All units, a suspect fleeing a crime scene.
Oh, you know what? We're going to have to
downtown.
go to that. Excavator 25, show me towards.
999
New
activated.
incident allocated.
area. Engaging suspect. Dispatch, suspect located. Moving to engage.
Are they coming up the damn slipway? There they are.
Copy, that's a code 2 on our way.
Dude, stop. Oh, we stripped. Dude, stop. Stop. Not the bridge, not the bridge, not the bridge. Oh, they've got him tased.
Attention all units, suspect in custody.
You got him? Dude, stop. Do not go near that bridge, goddammit. Lay down. Lay down. It's all you, but buddy. We've got taser cover. Got him? X-Victor 25, one detained.
Copy.
Let's just get pulled forwards a little bit like that. And now they're just going to leave. It's the only thing that annoys me with this call out. They then just leave. So, there we are. Let's see. What's your name? No helicopter somewhere. He has given us a name, though. So let's run him through. Hopefully he's... This is Carl Drogo. Of course it is. Why not? Looks slightly different to how I remember, but... He's got an expired driver's license. He did come running down from the off-slip over there. So I don't really know what that's all about, but... Okay. Alrighty, well, we will just assume that officer arrested him, and therefore we can do a Section 32 search. I don't know what he's under arrest for. We will just arrange a van for him, if not. Let's just see here. He's got 5.56 rounds and 2 bank cards and different names. Let's just assume he's stolen something. He's just committed a shoplifting. There we go. We'll do him a report for shoplifting and get him out of here. Cal Drogo. Theft. Got shoplifting on here? Shoplifting. Yeah, let's just go with that. In fact, no. He's got 2 different bank cards. Let's just go with theft. He's just stolen it out of someone's pocket. There we go. Theft. Right. Okie dokie. Let's get some transport rolling.
Assistance required in...
Oh, I'm going to get rid of these officers down here whose vehicle appears to have gone. Boop and beep. Deary me. Okay, right. Well, at least he didn't go over the bridge. That would have been bad. There comes our van. Hi, guys. Over here. This side for me, please. Thank you. Thank you. Over here, please. Yep. No. Oh, okay. You're going to come running across all the way. Oh, all right. Okay. Fine. Fine. Whatever. I don't mind. You do you, boo. Yeah, if you could take him, please, that'd be great.
Jackass!
I mean, yeah, sure. There we go. Anyway. There we are. Didn't have to do much for that one, really, did we? Yeah, other officers got him all by themselves.
Arrive. Scene activated. System reset.
And now we can go back to looking for this, this van. It still says it's in this kind of area. You guys can just about maybe see the very slight green circle. But it's down here. It's centered down here. Why is there a police station there? Huh? Why is there a police station there? That is very strange. But okay, whatever. That is really strange. Why is there a police station showing there? That's very, very strange. Right, I'm going to start just clicking through some of these taco vans as well, just to see if it's one of those, but we've got that post-op van over there as well. Isn't that police station the FIB building? Oh no, I guess it is. How have I just never noticed that before? I didn't even know that that was an option. We're gonna have to cut across some lanes here to get behind this one. And then try and see what the... No, it's not gonna be that one either. Okay. Let's make sure we disregard some of those. I don't like to do cutting around without the lights on, but we're just gonna have to try and check a load of different regs. Not that one. No, it's not gonna be that one either. Well, we are still gonna have to be state 2, so...
Copy that. X-ray, Victor 2-5. Proceed with patrol.
Let's just sit up here for a minute. Oh, there's a van there. Hang on. That just seems out of place. Yep, that's the one. X-25, we've located this suspect vehicle. Currently face westbound St Andrews Road, junction of Inverness Road. Can I have ARV start routing towards me, please? We're going to get it stopped compliantly. And then we'll move to try and do some kind of hard stop on it.
Copy that.
Body cam on early. Get this thing blipped. So we are ready to go. I knew that van, it just... There weren't any others. Yeah, I realised my hazard lights were on. I could hear something clicking, but they're very faint on the back of this thing, so I couldn't see them. Right, let's do this thing. X-25, stop has been started. He's kind of boxed himself in here, so... Oh, stand by. I don't quite know what he's doing. I'm going to try and pin him in here. Can I have those ARVs ASAP, please?
Attention all units. Officer requesting traffic control near Pillbox Hill.
There we go. Right. We're going to wait here.
Copy that. We are on our way.
Now, these do work, unfortunately, a bit like an American felony stop, unfortunately. I wish there was a mod where you can do boxing tactics. Good skills, ARV. Good skills.
Roger that. We're on our way.
Right. Keep the damn door open. Madam, do you want to get the hell out of here? Madam, piss off. Get out of here. Scram.
Bitch, please.
Right, get the door open. Driver, come back towards us at the sound of my voice. Do it now. Team, I've got taser cover. Dude, come here. Oh, there's no damn space, is there? This car is 2 up. I'm gonna get the passenger out. Dude, stop. Stop. Do not try and run, dude. Dude, stop. Stop. Stare your ass down now. All the way down. We ain't here to play. This, remember, let's not forget, these are the people that have just fatally shot a colleague, so...
You are going down.
Get in cuffs. Get your ass up. There we go. Right. Kneel the hell down. Oh, we got this one? Where are they? Nice. Okay, that's going to have to do. Van is clear otherwise. Can I grab them? Yeah, okay, let's just move them around this side. And then we'll get them in cuffs as well.
Hold on a sec.
Her pupils are dilated. Did she get out of the driver's seat? So she's our driver. So that's interesting. Right, okay. Switch to guarding partner. Can you come and quickly search her? This moment in time, you are detained under Section 47 of the Firearms Act. This vehicle's been involved in a drive-by shooting, and therefore you're going to be searched for any firearms. Police Sergeant McGee from the Violent Crime Reduction Team, and you are entitled to a copy of the search record. Let's get going. Let's do this. Hello? Can we register the fact that we want to search her, please? You know what? I'm just going to do it myself. We haven't got time. We need to try and find these weapons nice and quickly. Small weighing scale, a small bag filled with jewelry. That's interesting stuff. Okay, this is Laura Davis. So, can you start doing a ped check on her, please? I don't know why these. This is 2 videos in a row now where the backup units kind of get stuck doing that. Let's give this guy a search as well. Stand up.
Wait a sec, buddy.
You're also detained under Section 47 of the Firearms Act. The reason being is, as I say, this vehicle's been involved in some kind of shooting, and so I'm going to be searching you for any firearms. It's Police Sergeant McGee from the Violent Crime Reduction Team. You are entitled to a copy of the search sheet once we have finished. Let me get some gloves on. Dude, get away from the van, go around. Come on, you can see this is blocked from a mile away. Right, turn around for me. Dude, get out of here. Multiple photos of women. Other than that, nothing interesting. And then that is Meng Zhu. Last but not least, let's get this truck search. Truck, van even. Okay, it's got a pipe with brown powder residue, bicycle helmet, a bounty, multiple zip bags of white crystals, a large blood stain on the back seats. Yeah. These guys are guilty, aren't they? 2 cricket match tickets as well, but okay. Alrighty, let's get some vans down here. My guy, at this moment in time, you're going to be under arrest in relation to possession with intent to supply Class A, and also on suspicion of murder. So you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned, something which you later on court, and anything you do say may be given in evidence. You understand everything I have just told you? Oh, well, that's just not very nice. Get that gone, otherwise YouTube will murder me. This is the worst night of your life. I don't really care. I imagine it was worse probably for the officer that got shot. So, there we are. Regina, can you run round and tell the other lady the same thing? Let's see here. We didn't run the vehicle through, did we? So let's just quickly do that before we go any further. I'll grab the, let's see, grab the vehicle VRN, and then let's also requesting recovery. We'll get a forensic test done on this thing. We'll get it out of here. Work out whose blood it is, any spent casings in the vehicle, all that kind of stuff, so that'll get recovered for that. Right, let's see. The vehicle is all in order. It belongs to a Jimmy Norman, who looks pretty similar to the guy that was just walking around here, does it not? Okay, alright, well there is that. Laura Davis was our driver. No history. Meng Zhu is a disqualified driver, but other than that, no history whatsoever. So that is all very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Madam, I have no idea what you are doing, but can you leave? That would be simply exquisite. Guys, we can stop aiming at the car that doesn't exist anymore. We can. We can do that. Right, can you go away, please? That'd be great. Go about your day. Thank you very much. Where is she? Okay, alright. Right, because she's our driver. Hello, how are we doing? I'm assuming my colleagues already told you you're under arrest. We're going to do some impairment tests because your hands are shaking and all that kind of stuff. So let me just come out with it. Have you done any drugs recently? You want to see a supervisor? If anything, I am the supervisor, believe it or not. Someone made that terrible decision at some point in the past, and I am the sergeant. So there we are. Well, we're going to be doing some tests on you. It's going to be a drug wipe is what I'm interested in here, okay? That's fine. Wonderful. I'm so glad you have complied. Let's go with that, and let's do that. And then we'll get some vans rolling for both of these characters. Really? Right, hang on. I am curious about something. If I drug wipe her through Stop the Ped... Because these things are supposed to sync, but I feel like they don't anymore. No, negative for everything. Okay, well, that's interesting. Let's do a breathalyzer then. This bit is more just me experimenting with the game for a second.
Thank you.
Let's just see here. 4. Okay, so that's actually under. So, alrighty, okay, let's get, tell you what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of those ARV officers. Because they're kind of just surplus to requirement at this point. And then once that other vehicle's gone, once that X5's gone, get the van rolling as well. Just to help the game a little bit, I'm going to delete these units. There we are. Just to keep things running smoothly where we're on a stream here. Right, we've got the van coming, so let's just do these arrest records. Let's see, so it's going to be on suspicion of murder. Weapons, we didn't actually find any weapons, I don't think. But there's a lot of drugs, so it's going to be 𝗶𝗀𝗀𝗶𝗺𝗃 Class A. And that is that for that one. And he's going to be the same, actually. So, let's go with that. Homicide, murder, drugs, 𝗶𝗀𝗀𝗃 Class A. There we go. Right, can you take... transport nearest suspect only. There we go. If you can just take her. We'll get another van out here for Mr. Zoo. Shoe. I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced, if I'm honest with you. Don't know why my boot opened. Let's get that closed up. There we go. Let's fix that. Go, they're going to be getting out of here quite shortly. I can get rid of these gloves. That's the wrong button. That is the wrong button. It's that button I'm after. Too many keybinds. Arrest man for second fire public order? For what? What did he do? What did I miss? Right, they're going to get out of here. Our other van is coming from somewhere. Once these guys are on their way, I'm just going to get rid of them as well. Just to free up space. Because if you don't know, these vans actually do drive all the way back to the police station. And so they are spawned into the game that entire time. After you called him a C word? Oh, okay. I mean, I'll probably pass on that one. I think compared to murder, the Section 5 is probably not a big deal. We can lift traffic control. Traffic can start doing its thing again.
Attention all units, traffic control cleared.
Van is coming. It's one of the new transit customs. Should be arrested for the bounty alone. Yeah, you're not wrong. Comments in chat. Who actually likes bounty? Anyone like bounty? Anyone a bounty fan? A couple of people in my family are bounty enjoyers. Right, if you can take Mr. Shoe here, that'll be wonderful. Hello? Can you take Mr. Shoe? There we go. Thank you very much. Am I going to be doing this in GTA? Probably. GTA 6, sorry. Probably, but it'll be a fair amount of time, as Wannabe Policeman says. It will be a fair amount of time before we get a, what will it be? VCRT, I would imagine. I think, if I remember rightly, LSPDFR came out in 2015. So 2 years after GTA 5 came out. So are we on the assumption that we're getting GTA 6 or this time next year? So let's say it'll be 2028 before we get VCPDFR, at least working with some decent mods. Because obviously all the American stuff will come first, because there's a much bigger American market for it, as it were. And then, yeah, eventually at some point down the line, we'll get the British stuff as well. Turn the body cam off. And let's jump in.
System reset.
Alrighty. There we go. Well, that was the bolo taken care of. Let's go back to state 2. There we are.
Roger that. X-ray. Victor 2-5. Proceed with patrol.
Yeah, these vans, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to try and follow this van, see if it actually does it. Should go all the way back to... What are you doing? What are we doing here? Okay. I'm just going to remove them, because I do not know what is going on there whatsoever. Upper end wanted suspect in Mirror Park. Why not? Let's get involved. X-ray Victor 2-5, I'll take that.
Roger that. X-ray. Victor 2-5.
Oh, I think it timed out. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, so got to look up Jack Hoffman on the computer. Let's just get pulled up over here. Let's see. Is it that one? Yep. Jack Hoffman. Okay, so it says he's wanted on 2405 West Mirror Drive. At the minute it says he's charged with defrauding multiple senior citizens in one case. However, we will just wait to see what it actually says when we look him through on our computer. I'm going to take that one. Sometimes they match up, sometimes they don't. Let's get over there, shall we? It'll also be interesting to see what warning markers he's got, if any. If he's a violent suspect, then it does make sense for us as the violent crime reduction team to be going over there. So these buses aren't going to let me through, are they? Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Normally we end up staying right in the bottom of the city with the violent crime reduction team, so it's quite nice to make a little break for it. Come up to Mirror Park. Lots of crime in Mirror Park. If you play LSPDFR for yourself, you know what I mean. There's a lot of crime that happens in Mirror Park.
The animals are running loose.
They use the houses up here for quite a lot, so there we go. We'll cut the lights and sirens here, I think.
System reset.
We'll stop slightly short. Depending on what his history is, will depend on what kind of backup we'll be asking for ourselves here. It's just this house over here, so I'm going to actually stop short. I'm going to stop on the junction, which isn't great, but there we are. Sue me, I guess. So let's take a quick look, and we're going to look up Jack Hoffman. Let's see here. He's outstanding for robbery. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. So he's outstanding for robbery. Not much history, but robbery is indeed a violent crime, so that's evidently why they've asked us to come and help. So, right, let's stop that. We'll just get a van to come and join us, I think.
Assistance required.
Regina, do you want to get out of the road? Yeah, I would, mate. Regina's been a little bit interesting today. Right, let's take a look here. Tell you what, why don't we, whilst we're waiting for this other unit to arrive, let's get the drone up. Okie dokie, let's take a look. Shift F. And let's just go and take a little bit of a look here. See if there's anyone out back. Doesn't appear to be anyone around the front. There is someone round back. Let me just keep going for a second and then get this thing turned around. That looks like him, doesn't it? That very much looks like him. Okay, so he is round back. We'll keep the drone out. We'll just disconnect the terminal. Right. Okay, team, we've got Mr. Hoffman. He's got no markers or anything, but it is for a violent offence. So we'll probably be doing a red dot challenge with the taser. So body cam's on, everyone. There we are. and let's go get. X-Victor 25, we've got a confirmation that male is at the address. He's currently in the back garden as it stands, so we're going to make entry via the side gate. As I almost get run over.
Copy that.
Search the area for Jack Hoffman. Yeah, I might go around this side if this is open. We've got the drone ahead, overhead, so he might be aware that we are coming if he's heard the drone, which he should do, unless he's completely distracted. Right, Taser's out. Here we go. Mr. Hoffman, please, show me your hands. Show me your hands.
I'll glue your head off.
Down on the floor for me. Go down to your knees. Go down to your knees. Keep your hands where we can see them. Put them on the head. Interlock your fingers. Hold still. Police officer with the taser. Do not move. Right. Okay, put that away. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. What is going on here? There we go. There we go. Wonderful stuff. Can I see the drone up there? No, I can't. X-Victor 25, got one detained. Mr. Hoffman, you're under arrest. You're wanted on arrest for robbery. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned, something which you later rely on in court, and anything you do say may be given in evidence. The necessity for your arrest is to allow for a prompt and effective investigation to prevent any injury and to prevent any loss or damage to property. Let's get him brought down here. Got a very nice house, Mr. Hoffman. Clearly, the robbery business is going well for you. Hopefully, this guy doesn't run me over. Thank you for slowing down. Jesus Christ. Okay, we'll get him brought over towards where the vans are. We'll give him his search, and then we'll get him on his way. Now, I would imagine, in reality, they would want to do some kind of Section 18, excuse me, Section 18 search on his house. Technically, I guess we could do a 32 because he was there, but he's in the garden. So anyway, they might want to get a Section 18 drawn up to search the house for any stolen property. But that's not part of the call out. It would be really cool if people made like in-depth, multi-layered, like investigative call outs. I know it's not for everyone, but for nerds like me, having the steps to be able to do everything would be quite neat. So maybe you go to the original job, so you go to the robbery, you speak to the victim first of all, then that leads you to this call out, effectively going to his house and arresting him for that offense, but then another one after that where you go back and search the house to find the stolen property. I don't know, it'll be neat. Some call outs kind of do that with like multi-parts, but it's normally just for things like a murder investigation. But there we are. Mr. Hoffman, first of all, do you understand the fact you're under arrest and caution I read to you? Please don't, I'm going to lose my job. I mean, that's decisions you've made, my friend, not me. And anyway, you're only arrested on suspicion at this minute. If you're given no further action, then it really doesn't affect your job anyway. So there we are. Let me see. I do need to search though under Section 32 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act. Do I look like a criminal to you? No, you can. I can. You've been arrested, so you're going to need to be searched before you go to custody anyway. I'm searching you for any items in relation to the offence, and also just to make sure you haven't got anything on you that can kill me. So on that, have you got any weapons on you? You might have a knife. Okay, so this is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not going to let you get in the van with a damn knife, Mr. Hoffman. So, right, hold still for me. I'm just going to search you. Let's see. No, he doesn't have a knife. Got nothing of too much interest on there whatsoever. So, there we are. All right, team, if you can get Mr. Hoffman in the van, I will do that arrest record for you.
Mirror Park.
Fuck you!
That guy has a rather dim view of Mr. Hoffman. Let's see, is it under assault or is it going to be under theft? It should be under theft, really, shouldn't it? And it is. Robbery. There we are. Simple as that. Right, another success. We've put away a good few people today. I'm just going to take a quick pause from everything that's going on. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just... What the flying... He's jacked my car! Oi! 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 X-Victor 25, someone's just stolen my car.
Roger that.
God damn it, right, stop. Stop. I need your vehicle. I need your vehicle. What the... God damn it. Regina, are you okay? You got run over as well. He didn't go left at the end here. He's not going to come back round here, is he? God damn it. Guys, if you see my XC40 driving about, can you just ram it? That'd be great. Right, let's get rid of the drone. I was trying to get back into the drone, but it wasn't working for me, so despawn the drone. God damn it. Well, I guess we're on foot for the minute, guys. Hot diggity. That is very, very annoying. Well, that's just GG, really, isn't it? Anyway, I was going to take this moment to quickly read your comments, so let's take this opportunity to go to the chill screen. And let me just backtrack on some of the... Oh, no, I don't want the taser. There we go. Right. Hads likes bouncy. There we go. We've been backtracking a little bit. Why do Civ license plate look weird in your game? It's because it's as good as you can get them, because they're made for American vehicles, but they've got retextures and stuff on them so that they appear British, but obviously they still just will look slightly strange, just because of how they are. We'll be interested to see how EUP works. I hope the clothing isn't too different so it's easy to port. I would have no idea. I never really modded GTA 4, so I don't know how different it was from 4 to 5. If someone could say they were quite similar, like Double Doppler, obviously he started out in GTA 4. He might have actually been before GTA 4, but obviously he did a lot modding GTA 4. And so he might be able to say whether it's similar or not, but I don't, so I don't know, unfortunately. Hopefully it's not too different, but you know, I don't code or anything, so who knows how it's actually going to work. So what map mod do you use to make your Legion look like that? It's called Strawberry Gardens, I think. It's on GTA5mods.com. If you look up Strawberry Gardens, it should still be on there, hopefully. It's literally just a DLC for single player, so it goes in easy enough. It does just spawn with, if you have like randomly generated trash around the game, then that does cause some collision, so you have to remove that. So if you notice in my game, you won't see any random rubbish laying around, and I mean literal like rubbish, like the packets of food and drinks packets and stuff like that. It's not in my game because I've had to remove it for that reason. Dodo McGee, do you play PS5? Nope, I've never owned a PlayStation. And then lots of rips to the XC40. What trousers are you currently using? On this particular video, it is the just the normal GTA ones, which I've done retextures for, available on Union Mods if you're interested. But in terms of uniform, they're the 511 striker trousers by ModX Development. No, we're not ending yet. I'm just taking a brief moment to catch up on some comments. And our car's been stolen, so there is that. Just saying, Jono, love watching the videos. Keep it up, my guy. Thanks, Liam. Appreciate you. Right, can we do an updated mods list? It's pretty... I do need to update it slightly. It is still pretty up to date. It hasn't changed much. If anything, I just add to it with new EUP and vehicles. It's getting quite hard to keep on top of now because there's just so much in the game. But it's pretty much unchanged. I can't remember the last time I physically updated it, but it's all pretty much still up to date. So, in relation to us continuing, what vehicle do we want to see next? Hads or whoever it was last time, can we pin or can we put in the Meet the Teams document again as a link? If you've just joined the stream, one of the mods is going to put the Meet the Teams link in the in chat. There you go. Hads has just done it for you. So in that, you can see what vehicles we have available to us as the Violent Crime Reduction Team. So make sure you scroll down to the Violent Crime Reduction Team in particular, because that is the unit we are playing with today. And then we can have a pick of what vehicle we want to go with next. Because, yeah, we've been stranded at the side of the road at the minute. So someone's going to drop us down a new car. Is how we're going to roleplay this one. So we've already had the Audi A4. We've obviously just had the Volvo XC40 before that got stolen. So we've got a selection of other stuff. It's primarily German cars, actually. Are there any non-German cars in the lineup? Oh, no, we've got a Hyundai and we've got a Cupra. Where's Cupra from? Is that Spanish? Oh, we've got the Ford Mondeo as well, of course. That's not German. BMW X5. We haven't got any X5s in the Violent Crime Reduction Team fleet, Liam. So for those of you that don't have access to opening it up right now, I will read you off the list. It is obviously you can see in the teams meet the teams thing. You can actually have a read about what they are and what they look like. So we've got the Ford Focus ST, the Audi RS3, the Volkswagen Golf R, the BMW M135, the Seat Leon Cupra. We won't have the XC40 because that's just been stolen from us. A BMW 340 and BMW 540. The Ford Mondeo, the Audi A4 Quattro is what we started the video with. The 330 BMW, the BMW M235i, the Hyundai i30N, and the Ford Fiesta ST. Those are your options. Let's see, what have we got votes for at the minute? We've got the RS3, Ford Mondeo, X5. We haven't got an X5, people. Hyundai, Ford Mondeo, Hyundai or Mondeo, Seat Leon, a marked car. I think we haven't got any marked cars with. Yeah, someone has not read the thing, have they? There are no marked cars with the Violent Crime Production Team. It's part of our role profile. Could do the Golf because it's such a bad car. No one will steal it. I mean, hey, Golf's very popular. So I think at the minute it is probably between the Hyundai and the Ford Mondeo with what most people want to see. I think most people are voting for the Mondeo. And then everyone changes it to the Volkswagen Golf. You people, make up your damn minds. Another vote for Ford Mondeo. All right, we're going to go with the Mondeo. We're going to go with the Mondeo. I quite like the Mondeo. Let me, once again, I'm going to have to try and remember what spawn code it is, because I don't know. That's an emote I would like to stop. Can I stop the emote, please? Thank you. There we go. Right, let's see. Let's try 9. Oh my god, what a god. What a god. Right, what colour do we want it? I'm not feeling pink. It's the first one before people start asking for silly colours. I'm not feeling that today. We're going to keep it as it is. So we can have black, silver, grey, a dark blue. I think in the pictures on the Meet the Teams thing, it shows as a dark blue. Let's see. Vehicle colour, like a metallic grey. That's more of a black, really, at the minute. There you go, black steel. That looks like the dog unit car now. That really looks like the dog unit car. Oh, I've still got my body cam on after all this time. There we go. Dark blue. Okay, we can do a dark blue. So I just got to scroll in. Midnight blue, there we go. Let's go to the screen before I forget that. And let's put ourselves back as state 2 as well. Get the seatbelt on.
Right, Victor 2-5. Proceed with patrol.
There we go. So the Mondeos that the dog support unit have are the Mondeo STs. This is a newer Mondeo, but it's just the standard one from what I can understand. It's the one with like the facelift. Again, this one is by Modex Development. So we are state 2 again, so we should start getting some calls through shortly. I don't know where we want to go. Where do we want to head, people? We've done quite a lot down in South Anderton, sort of like your old school Davis area, Grove Street. We've been down there. We've just popped up to Mirror Park, so we can stay up here if you like, or we can head downtown. What are we feeling?
New incident received.
Bond code 2.
Photographer police station. But we know how well that went earlier, so we're not going to have that one again. Around the army base? No, we got to stay in the city. Thankfully, there's not too much violent crime that happens around the army base. Or, yeah, there might be, but the Royal Military Police handle that. We need a mounted dog unit. I mean, sure. I'm not sure how the horse would feel about that. Yeah, I've seen a couple of oh, we got a new bolo.
We've got a traffic alert. Target last seen driving obey. Tailgater.
Oh god, it's a domestic homicide.
License plate George King 23 X-ray. All units remain on alert.
Seen heading south on the A15M in the area of Palomino Highlands. Was seen leaving a domestic homicide. So the A15M is up here. Where's Palomino Highlands? Okay, so if we get to... It's more of a traffic problem at the minute, really, but I'll tell you what, we will go to... I don't think you can come off... No, you're going to be straight onto the motorway network. So, I'll tell you what, we're going to sit below Junction 8 of the M4. If he comes off, then we'll have him. If he stays on the motorway network, then realistically, we're just going to have to leave the roads policing unit to deal with that. Because otherwise, we're kind of getting involved in their show, really. If it's on the Fast Roads network, that is a traffic job, really, and we'll leave it to them to handle. But just in case he comes off, we would like to get our hands on a domestic murderer. Here we go, coming this way. Was spotted on the vehicle around Mariera Heights. That's where we are. So I want to say he's probably on the motorway, though. I'll tell you what, we will get onto the motorway. We will go as far as Junction 10, and then we'll come off. If we don't find him before Junction 10, we'll have to come off, because I don't want to chase this guy all around the map on the motorway network. It's a, that's a roads policing thing. Is this the one I want? I think it is. There's another apprehend wanted suspect, but we'll leave that one just for now. So we are looking... Oh no, he's very much off. He's very much off. It's around La Mesa. Okay. So he might have come off and gone onto the M213. So we'll have to see with the next update. If it looks like he's headed quite far north, then he's probably on the 213. And again, we'll have to probably stand down. That's why the light's red for you, genius. So we're looking for a grey OB tailgater, which for you that don't know is essentially like an Audi looking thing. I don't know what model of OB tailgater it will be.
New incident received.
All units.
Was it grey or...
Textile City.
Scene activated. Reset.
Was that an OB tailgater? No, that's not, is it? No, I thought that was an OB tailgater for a minute. Anyway, I don't know why, it just looked out of place. Let's see, where has he got? Oh yeah, he's definitely on the motorway. He's 100% on the motorway. Okay, we're going to stand down on that one because he's just going to be running around the motorway network. There is a small percent chance that another unit will get behind him and it'll initiate a pursuit. In which case, if we're nearby, then we can always look to get involved again. But yeah, I can't really justify us going all the way out and about looking for a vehicle when it's treading on the toes of another division. Keep an eye for your XC40. Yeah, I will do. Oh, that was a big lag spike. When you switch sirens, how do you get the siren beeps? It is a mod called ELS Clicks. It's basically just a bolt on to ELS, and you can pick different honking sound or click sounds for when you change siren tones to make it a little bit more realistic for UK vehicles. But I assume also American vehicles, if they... Do they have a dial? Do American vehicles have a dial? Is that how they change siren tone? I don't know. I don't know how American vehicles work. I've seen like the really old ones where it's like all just switches and dials, and that seems strange, but I'm sure it works for them. Thankfully, we've got a fair bit of fuel in this Mondeo as well. We might circle round towards Mirror Park and get more fuel. Where's our nearest? I'd say, well, no, we'll head north. We'll go to that one, and then we'll head sort of like downtown area for violent crime. Why not? Let's do that.
New incident received.
All units. An assault in East Vinewood.
Okay, or we'll go to that. XFX25, show me towards.
New incident allocated.
Copy that.
Let's get that waypoint gone. Oh, that was interesting. After I used a drone and then I go into the menu, that happened. So it's a street fight at the casino. What we're going to do is we are going to... I'll tell you what, now I'm going to find it first and then I'll just summon more units. So, right, let's cut the lights. That was really clumsy. Why have I done that? That was really clumsy. We'll cut that out of the video. It's all good. XFX25, we are in the area.
Copy.
Oh, what is happening here?
2-5.
XFX25, I found it. It's in the car park by the casino. We've got a male with a gun. Get me ARV.
Backup required in Vinewood Hills.
Get them to there. No, they didn't want to do that. Okay.
Copy that. We're in the vicinity.
Gonna capture this all on dash cam at the minute. Unfortunately, we can't. Tell you what, we could just... Chat, we could just nail him. We'll wait for this blue car to move, and then I might just nail him. Oh, that car's really cucks me now.
Oh, you can't do this to me. Don't fucking trap me. Let's go.
Tell you what, we're just gonna do it.
God damn it.
Out. Please stop with the taser. 50,000 volts. Stay on the ground. Stay down now. She's dropped the gun. She's dropped the gun. XVX25, one at red dot. Do not move.
Roger.
Keep lethal cover, someone. Keep lethal cover. Hands behind your back now. There we go. 1 to 10. Let me grab this revolver.
You scumbag.
Right, you are under arrest. Come here. Yo.
Hands up in the air now.
What has happened here?
LSPD.
I'm gonna
Freeze,
fucking
shitbird.
lose it. Come on.
Excuse me. No.
Hold on a sec. You're
Not quite sure what happened there, but... And you are already annoying me. Go away. Whee! Yeet. Didn't blow up. Disappointing. Anyway. Right, you are under arrest for assault, I guess, and possession of a firearm with intent to cause fear of violence. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned, something which you later rely on in court, and anything you do say may be given in evidence. You understand all that? What's the charge? I just told you. Assault, because you've placed people in fear of violence, immediate unlawful violence, and also possession of a firearm with intent to cause that unlawful violence, because you're pointing a gun at them. So, there we are. What is your name? Giving us a name. Let's run her through. This is 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗋𝗿, disqualified driver, but other than that is all fine. Our other ARV appears to have just spawned into existence somewhere. There they are. Tell you what, I'm gonna move your car for you. Tell you what, let's make this look hot. You can come over here. You can come over here. There you go. Wow, your face is clipping even through the different mask. Wow, okay. Madam, are you okay?
Wait a sec, buddy.
The other woman appears to be okay, so let's see here. Are you okay? Can I help you at all? Fuck you and fuck... okay. Alrighty. What exactly is going on here? Let me see. It says statements. Yeah, sure. Can we talk for a minute, or what's up? Okay. Let's see. Why? I want to... Where is... Can you tell me what's happened? There we go. Those people over there have been behaving strangely? No kidding. No kidding. Have you been the victim of crime other than her pointing a gun at you? What's happened? No? Nothing else has happened. Okay. Do you know who this is? Didn't see shit? Oh, okay. Alright. Can you just, have you got an ID card or something for me?
Thank you.
This is 𝗗𝗶𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 pretty much like her sister, to be honest. Can you just come over here for me? Hi, how are we doing? Sorry to sort of manhandle you like that, but I just want to get you out the way and got officers in between. Hi, how are we doing? You got an ID card? Literally looks like sisters here, doesn't it? This is Yasmin Stone. Okay, Yasmin. Maybe I'm hoping you could be a little bit more helpful here. First of all, assistance. Can I help you? I'd like to know the directions to the nearest motel. Okay, well, there's one kind of behind you, but can you see what's happened here? I think it was that man over there. Not the lady pointing the gun at you. Do they all look similar? Oh, this is like, is this like a sibling rivalry that's gone out the window? Hold up, 1 second. Oh my god, I think it is. Is this like a sibling rivalry that's gone horrendously wrong? Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Anyway, you need to be searched. So, switch guarding partner. No, I'd like the other officer. I'd like Regina to do this. There we go. Right. Regina, can you give her a search, please? That'd be great. See what else she's got on her. Cuffs have come off for some reason, but there we are. Let's see. 3 blocks of sleeping tablets. I know about meeting the park at midnight. I know about making various deliveries overnight. Okay. Okay. Well, let's just see what the history is for this this trio. Kira Keys is a squalified driver. Is on a suspended sentence for that thing down there in the bottom right. Okay. The 2 sisters. Oh my god, Yasmin's outstanding. For an assault on an emergency service worker. Oh dear. She's got history as well. She's got history. It really does look like sisters, doesn't it? The face doesn't change. They are almost like twins, but they're all of slightly different ages. Got 24, 28, and 20. So they're all 4 years apart. So Kira, by the looks of it, is the eldest sibling who's on a suspended sentence for stuff. Then you've got Yasmin, who's also got history and is currently outstanding for crime. And then 4 years younger than her, you got Talil, who's apparently lives on a damn runway. So that's interesting. But she's squeaky clean. So the other 2 are coming down to custody, which is unfortunate. But no one's telling me what's happened anyway. So I might just arrest them for a fray. But there we are. Okay. She's all good. But she's ready to sort of get out of here. If you're good to go, you can go.
Any more crap? You're wearing bracelets.
Holy shit.
I quite agree. You, on the other hand, what was your name? Yasmin. Yasmin, do me a favor, Yasmin. Turn around and put your hands behind your back. You're outstanding for assault on an emergency service worker. So you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you do not mention one question. Something which you later on in court, and anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand what I've just told you and the reason you're under arrest? I didn't mean to do it. Please let me off with a warning. Unfortunately, I don't take people assaulting my colleagues too lightly. So, no, we're going down to custody. That's why they've raised you as wanted for exactly that purpose. The necessity for your arrest is to allow for a prompt and effective investigation to prevent any injury and to prevent your disappearance. Okay. I will want to swap the guarding partners once again.
Hello.
No, I would like. I'll tell you what. Let's just Regina, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to manhandle you. I do apologise, but I need you to be the closest officer to this female so that this actually works properly. There we go. Wonderful. Let's see. Yasmin, I'm going to get this officer to search you. No. Stop it. The lot of you, stop it. There we go. There we go. Get partner to do that. You can go and stand with her. That's all good. Right, let's see what's happening here then. Bottle of rat poison. Okay, that's interesting. Other than that, nothing too much of any interest. So let's get our arrest records sorted. Jasmine Stone is going to be assault an emergency service worker, as she's wanted on warrant for that. And then Kira Keys, her older sibling, is going to be wanted for, what did I say? Common assault. And weapons. Oh, do I not have it on here? Oh, okay. That's interesting. I don't appear to have it on here. In which case, we'll just go with criminal intent. In fact, I'm just going to go with... no, criminal intent. We'll just leave it as that. I should have on here also possession of a firearm with intent to cause fear of violence. I'm sure that's an additional offence under the Firearms Act, but there we are. That'll be fine. She's probably going to be going to prison because she's on a suspended sentence for that. So sucks to be her, I guess. Let's get a couple of vans down here. In fact, let's get rid of the ARVs. And then I'll stand with RDP over here so that is all good. And let's get a van down here.
Assistance needed in East Vinewood.
50k. Yeah, it has a, believe it or not, an X2 taser is capable of delivering, or it has 50,000 volts. I don't think it delivers 50,000 at the point of contact. I think it comes down to about 12. But no, it generates 50,000 volts. Where is the BMW from? The two BMWs that were just here, the unmarked one is probably from Modex, one of Nordy's X5s, and the marked one is a slight retexture of the one that Brad made. It's free on Union Mods. This is, yeah, that one. That's Brad's one. Right, can you take, this is Kira, I believe.
Assistance required in
There we go. My controller's just turned off again. Whoopsie doodle. Whilst I'm here to keep everything running happy, let's get rid of them. The other X5 is also gone, I think. Can't see him anymore, so yeah, that'll have to do. Let's get another van.
assistance needed in East Vinewood.
We're seeing a lot less of the older prison vans now, which is nice. We're seeing a lot of the D73 plate high top transits and the I think they're either 24 or 74 plate Ford Transit Customs. They're the main two that I get spawning now, so I'm quite happy about that. Oh, speak of the devil, there's one.
Thanks so much.
Don't hit each other. Oh my god. There we go. Like clockwork, one arrives, one leaves. We'll just delete them to keep it all flowing nicely. I did do arrest reports, didn't I? Yeah, I've done arrest reports already, so yeah, they can... Oh, I've got an umbrella.
Assistance required in East Vinewood.
There we go. I didn't think it was raining, but there we are. Let's turn off this body cam again. We're all done here. Wonderful. Right, let's get back in. And we can end the call out. The reason I didn't go for Section 5 firearm is that looked to be like a historical firearm, like an antique, so it's not prohibited per se. But there we are. In fact, I've still got that, so should have given this to the ARV. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, double action revolver. This is definitely forms part of what would be considered an antique. So it's not prohibited per se, but you definitely can't be having it out here. So there is that. Weapons. Remove current weapon. There we go. Right, that's better. Excuse me? I thought I asked to remove current weapon. There we go. That was weird. What else have I got rid of now? Nothing? Okay. Alright. Fine. Whatever. Works for me. Get in. Let's get these set back up properly. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Set ourselves to state 2 again. How long we got? We've got about half an hour left, so we've got plenty of time still.
Proceed to patrol area.
Let's get out of here.
New incident received.
Report.
I don't fancy the blue light drive all the way up to Sandy Shores. I'm sure there's a local team up there that can deal with that one. Let's head towards the downtown. That's what I wanted to do next. See if any of the ambient events will play up for us. Do you want to get any closer to my bumper bus? Jesus.
New incident received.
Yeah, we'll take that. X-25, show me towards.
999 activated.
New incident allocated.
Roger.
Is much the same as the one we've just done, but... Where do I get to it from here? Oh, what the hell? Why are they on the motorway? No, hang on. Are they on the northbound carriageway? That is the northbound carriageway, isn't it? So, alright, okay. Really should be a traffic problem if they're on the motorway, but we'll go down there and try and help. Our last one went quite successfully. We managed to get him and get the arrest for it, so there goes our last prison van going up there. See what I mean about them not despawning? Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Nice chilled out response run. Try and get through as much as we can. There we go. Try to stay quiet for that response run so you guys could just appreciate that. They are literally in the middle of the road. X-25, they are quite literally in the middle of the road. Can we get a traffic unit to come and help us, please?
Roger that.
We're going to have to try and slow traffic here. Try and get him stopped. X-25, we're trying to just fend off traffic at the minute. She's literally running right up the middle of the carriageway. Can just get another unit, ideally fast roads trained.
Roger.
Oh, she tripped. You're gonna get the seatbelt off. There's no.
Roger that. We're on our way.
She's over in the sort of like the central res at the minute. It's an IC1 female, zebra dress, black jacket. Sorry, brown jacket, black hat, brown boots. She's kind of running across carriageways now.
Dispatch, we
got traffic coming in from the front. That'll do.
Target last seen heading northbound.
Stop. Oh, he's gonna taser. Nice. Do not move. Police officer with the taser, 50,000 volts. You will be tasered again. Stay on the floor. Buddy, this is all you. Get the cuffs. Get the cuffs on. Get the cuffs on.
LSPD.
Watch the crossfire, everyone.
Suspect in custody.
You have the right to absolutely nothing.
There we go. X-25, we've got one detained. These guys, literally, look at them eyeballing in here. Like, what's going on, boys? What's going on here? Right, get your ass off of this damn road. Again, no idea what she's wanted for. This moment in time, it's going to be obstruct the highway. So there we are. Didn't have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you do not mention when questions. Something which you later rely on, of course, and anything you do say may be given in evidence. You understand that? Let's see. We're getting so many arrests tonight. We really are. I really messed up, officer. Yeah, just a little bit. Moreover, what are you doing? And why are you doing it? Why on earth? Why are you running up the middle of the motorway? Tell me that. I'm pissed off. Right, but why are you running away? Why? Stupid, I know. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. What is your name? She's given us her name. This is Jessica Hill on the 2nd of August, 1998. Happy birthday for yesterday. Wanted or missing. There we go. That's probably why she's running. Let's take a look. Ironically, for dangerous driving. She's had a gun before. So there we are. Alrighty. Yeah, just go. You're further under arrest for dangerous driving. You're wanted for that. So the same caution and necessities apply for that. My colleague here is going to search you. I don't know who the guarding partner here at the minute. I'm assuming it's Regina here, but let's take a look. See what we get. I'm trying not to get in the road here, but got a smoke grenade. Weirdly, an upskirting photo. A blood-covered tissue. A pipe with brown powder residue. Well, I think we found an answer for why she's making so many poor decisions, but the smoke grenade itself is not illegal. It's probably just like an airsoft grenade. So, let's see. Oh, we got another... that's an area car that's come to join us here. Right, I want a... So, let me go and move my car, and we'll get the van to pull in behind us, because we're causing all kinds of things. Do you see why I've arrested her for obstructing the highway? Alright, let's get pulled in here. And then I'm going to get a prison van to come.
Backup needed in East Vinewood.
There you go. Area car, thank you very much for coming, but you can go. Cheers, appreciate you. This traffic officer, you're the last person holding up traffic now, so we're all good, mate. I appreciate you. Good taser, but you can go now. Thank you very much. There you go. He can, we'll get this traffic more or less flowing again. Do this arrest report. They're coming thick and fast, aren't they? They really are. Right, so let's see. It's going to be... It's probably all under traffic. Dangerous driving is what she's wanted for, and obstructing the highway. There we go. Wonderful stuff. Can you take Jessica away, please?
Assistance required in East Vinewood.
Good stuff. Get my body cam turned off. Oh, evidently I never had it on. That's awkward. Anyway, let's jump in. So do I have a Met Corolla? No. I don't have anything Met anymore. Oh. Oh, I thought that was going to be a crash then. That was an almighty lag spike. I literally thought that was a, I literally thought we were crashing there. I'm amazed. Right, system reset. Let's get out of here. Probably got time for one, maybe two more if they are quick, before we have to start going through the list of outcomes for tonight, because there's a good few. We've been a busy team, but let's set ourselves as state 2 again.
Copy that. X-ray, Victor.
It did look like a crash. I was convinced. That's it. We're going. I was having to consider, do I just wrap up the stream there? But no. Still alive for the moment. We'll see how we get on. We're going to come off the next junction and head back down. I'm sure there's one more violent crime that's going to happen this evening that we can get our teeth into. Dodo, how are your hoodies tucked in? The hoodies that I'm using for this particular video are part of Hanako's clothing pack. That Panto's just absolutely done me. They're part of Hanako's clothing pack, so they're not the ones that I've done textures for. I have also done textures for those ones, but I can't really release those because they're not my, or they're not base game things. They are free. You can get them on Apprehension Suspect. Now we've done a couple of those. I want to get something in progress, you know. I can't remember what my train of thought was, but yes, I didn't want to release the textures for the tucked in hoodies because they're not my hoodies, nor are they base game GTA 5, which is what the ones on Union Mods are. So did you have a Corolla I can use, please? Not one that I've made. There are ones available out there. So the ones I have at the minute were actually given to me by Double Doppler, the ones he made. He's got Met versions and also Kent/Essex versions. There's plenty out there. Blighty do them. Oh, that was the domestic homicide, wasn't it? That Bolo. ModX do some Corollas. I think there probably are some Corollas on Union mods as well now, which would be free if they're on Union. Does the UK really use miles per hour? Yes. We're a weird hybrid country. We are neither committed to one thing nor the other.
Dispatch, we got a visual on the perp in pursuit.
Oh, they've just found that
in Vinewood Hills.
They've just found that domestic homicide suspect. We'll get involved. We stood down on him, didn't we? Because, oh, there they are. We stood down on this suspect because he was on the motorway network. He's come back into the city, so let's get him. I assume when we catch up, this will be a grey tailgater. Why is there a van trying to get involved with the pursuit? Stand down, soldier. Stand down. Right, let's get around him, taking a wide berth. That van can shift, though. My God. Yeah, there it is. It is indeed a grey tailgater. This guy's, or guy or woman, I'm not sure. Suspect has murdered their partner, so here we go. X-Victor 25 got a vehicle phone to stop, currently southbound on Powerstock Street. Vehicle is a grey-brown tailgator, Golf Kilo 23 X-Ray Alpha Alpha, just come across the junction of Vestry Road. Speeds are currently 50 and a 30. Traffic conditions are medium, pedestrian levels also medium. Visibility is clear, road conditions are dry. It's just gone through red ATS, temporarily up to high risk, back down to medium risk as we continue now. Into the South Anderton area. I am an advanced trained driver, suitable unmarked vehicle with license signs activated. Can we have TPAC units towards? We have an MPAS ahead. Also consideration for armed units. This suspect, I do not know the name for, but they have been involved in a murder. No knowledge of any weapons at this time. Is that all received? He's going through all kinds of stuff here. It's now going to be a right onto Shrewsbury Road. Let's get into that dash cam. Dash cam's not quite in the right position. Red ATS, it is going to be a left, head onto Grove Street, coming past the BP garage on the offside. Pedestrian and traffic levels are now low. Correction, pedestrian levels are medium. It's going to be a left onto Oxford Street, and an immediate right onto Church Street, headed towards Croydon Road, I believe it is. That's not Croydon Road at all, that's New Romsey Road. Straight on, stand by, some crash, could be decamp. Oh, I've beached my car as well here. Oh my word. X-Victor 25, it's a crash. Got a decamp, only one in the vehicle. Appears to be an IC1 male, green shirt, blue joggers.
Roger that.
Get that damn seatbelt off. We're now out onto Jamestown Street. Dude, stop, you're gonna get tasered.
Jamestown Street.
So, can I get a dog unit? That'll be exquisite. Can I get a dog unit? No, I don't have it. All right, okay. We're now onto Holland Street, approaching the train track. Stand by. Dude, stop.
Copy that.
Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back now. Hands behind your back. So I think I just tagged him with the wheel. That van has survived this whole pursuit. Fair play. Fair play. Come here, dude. Get your ass off this road. This moment in time, you're under arrest for failing to stop for police, dangerous driving and murder. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which will later rely in a court, and anything you do say may be given in evidence. Can someone come and stand with this guy, please? Let's get in here. Get that silenced. We got him. I do want to go back to the vehicle at some point as well. Right, you guys in the van, I'm going to want you to stay, actually, so... Hopefully that car hasn't despawned around the corner. I'll be a bit upset if it does. Right. You, my friend, do you understand the fact that you are under arrest and the caution I read to you? My companion's going to kill me? What are you on about, my guy? You killed your partner. We literally got you on I shouldn't tell him this. We got your ass on CCTV leaving, and they're dead. So don't even try that with me, okay? Necessity for arrest allowed for prompt and effective investigations to prevent your disappearance, to prevent any injuries. You're going to be searched under Section 32 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act. Is there anything on you that we should know about? Anything illegal? Yes? Okay, you got any weapons? Fuck you. Okay, fine. Good chat, good chat. Let me just get my gloves on here. Right, let's give him a search. See what we got here. He says he's got something, so... A machete. No kidding. That is almost certainly the murder weapon. He's also got a police baton, sun cream, a kid's police badge, weirdly, Bank card coated in white powder, multiple bank cards in different names. Probably at least one of them is his partner who he's murdered. Lip balm, a large amount of cash, possibly taken from the house. They got a joint account, maybe. Prescription for morphine patches. Okay. Okay. You're further under arrest for possession of 2 different offensive weapons. Same caution and necessities apply. Excuse me. My voice is getting dry, but I've got nothing left to drink. That is deeply upsetting. Right, are you guys okay with him here for a second? I'm going to go try and find that car. He rolled it down here, I do believe, so it is still there. Good. Hopefully they don't despawn. That'll be no good. One of them staying with him, so we'll just quickly go and get this thing checked over. Don't want to go too far. Right, let's see. Let's get this thing checked. Oh my god, oh my god. I probably will. You're quite right, dude. An ID construction guide. Holy moly. Other than that, nothing of interest in the vehicle, but oh my god. Right, let's get this thing recovered. Extra Victor 25, requesting recovery. Get that thing out of here. Right.
Flatbed. Assistance required in Rancho.
Oh, this thing where my... So, Rich's police enhancements has this thing whereby the suspect can trip, and they also slow down over time. Unfortunately, it also affects my character. Slows down, which is weird. But there we are. I can't believe this crusty old... Is this a 2010? Yeah, the 2010 Ford Transit kept up in that pursuit. Fair play. I want to know who was driving that thing, because fair play. Once that vehicle's picked up, I tell you what, shall we just help them? Come on, get in there. Get in there, Chief. Has that done it? Yeah, cool. They've done it. Right, wonderful. Right, because you've been involved in a couple of moving traffic collisions and I've found some white powder on you, you're going to be asked to comply with a couple of preliminary tests at the roadside. First one is going to be a breathalyzer test, okay? Do I have to? Yes, because if you fail or refuse to provide, you're going to be further arrested for that. And let's be honest, you don't need to keep stacking things here, do you? So you're going to do these tests? In that case, let's do it. Wonderful. Right, in relation to alcohol, let me go to that. Oh, I was already on it. Whoopsie-doo. Any alcohol? Have you been drinking today? No? You don't sound very sure of that. Have you had anything to drink in the last 20 minutes? Why'd you ask? Because I have to, okay? Narcotics. Have you used any drugs recently? No, you want a lawyer. You know what? You should probably have one. Let's do this breathalyzer. Turn and face me. I'm just going to get rid of that truck in just a second. Let's see what he blows. 37, so he's over on that. That's another one we can have him for. Let's just despawn that. There we go. And let's do a drug wipe as well. There we go. I was worried it was going to give it to Regina for a second then. Let's see what we come back with that. Negative. But anyway, you are over on the Drager, so you're going to be further under arrest for driving whilst with the prescribed limit of alcohol, which is a preserved policing power. We're going to get you done with a test down at the station. Okay, dokie. With that, that is pretty much everything. I'm glad we managed to get him. Michael Schofield. He's got incel for firearms, my goodness. So let's see. Theft, we don't know. I should have run the car through, really, to see if he'd stolen it from his partner, but not really going to matter now. So let's see. Assault. It's not going to be that one. It's going to be murder. Weapons, 2 counts of a offensive weapon in a public place for the baton and the machete. Drugs, we didn't find any drugs. So traffic-wise, it's going to be over prescribed limit of alcohol, dangerous driving, and failing to stop for police. Which is a healthy enough list to start off your criminal career. My God, they're going to love you. Right, let's get you marched this way down towards this van. This lovely, lovely van which has partaken in this pursuit. So this unit has seen the car. And fair play for the conviction of going, nah, you know what? I'm not letting this guy get away. So they just stuck with it. I'm sure when we arrived, they probably could have just handed over to us, but...
Assistance required in Rancho.
Oh, okay. I guess you guys aren't. Okay, that's deeply confusing, but whatever. I don't know why you didn't just use your van, but sure. Let's just get them to work this out between them. See how this goes. Like the old and the new transit and the old transit. Nice. Don't know about you, my headphones keep cutting out. I'm hoping the sound is consistent for you guys at least. Right, there you go. This is Mr. Schofield. If you can pick him up, that'd be great.
I got you covered.
So they're now doing that. The other unit can go. There you go. He's been converted to my buddy. That's probably why he's there. But alrighty, there we go. Well, there we are then, team. Let's get walked back in front of our car. That is probably going to just about do us for today. Let's. We've got a hell of a list of court results to run through today because we have been some busy people. We really have. We've got a lot of to run through today. So let's take a look. This is just today. I've got to try and remember what all of these are for now. So, Christy Munoz. I don't remember. That's not today. That is not today. I was going to say that's definitely not today. Alexandra Kosovo. I remember this one. I think. I can't remember why we were dealing with her though. Thanks. Obviously, she's failed to stop for us at some point because she's been arrested for failing to stop, dangerous driving, aggravated vehicle taking, possession of a bladed article in a public place. I can't remember why this all happened though. I can't remember the story. I can't remember the story about why she's done this. But anyway, let's just take a look at... oh, no, I do remember. She was arrested on the runway. Yeah, she was the one that came past us. She carjacked a car and then failed to stop onto the airport. I remember it all now. That's why I should look at the offence location. Yeah, that was her. So let's see what she gets. She only gets 4 years, which is a bit disappointing, to be honest with you. Most of that is for possession of the blade. For the aggravated vehicle taking, she gets a suspended sentence, bizarrely. And an 8-month suspended sentence for failing to stop for police. I don't know why they didn't all just roll that into one, but there we are. There we go. James Jeep, or GP Jeep, kidnapped someone in his truck. We got it stopped. I think it came to a natural stop. Oh, no, it didn't. It failed to stop. It really did. I remember now. It failed to stop when we tried to do it. It was stop sticks. I think it ran through a set of traffic lights and he broke it. And the stop stick really just ended that pursuit. So that's why he was arrested for kidnapping, dangerous driving, failing to stop for police. He gets life in prison. Somehow they've decided he was not guilty of dangerous driving. That is a hot take if ever I've seen one. There goes my controller again. But okay, there we go. That's another one. James Carlos. He was, we were called to a drug deal in progress around the back of Forum Crescent. Around the back of Forum Crescent. And when we've tried to ask him about it, he's pulled a gun and pointed it in our face. He also had some stuff on him which would make him concerned with the supply of Class A. I forget exactly what that was, but he gets 16 years in prison. Nice. 16 years and 10 months. So that is pretty good. Carl Drogo was someone who was just running. I think he was wanted for shoplifting. He had some bank cards on him. He gets 23 months in prison. Laura Davis and Meng Zhu, they were the people in the Bolo vehicle that had made off after shooting an officer. So they were both arrested for murder and peewits because there was a load of white powder in the car. She gets 28 years in prison. 19 years for murder is horrendously low, considering it's a emergency worker. This guy gets life. Okay, I assume they attributed the murder to him, and hers is conspiracy to murder. Okay, I will accept that. That's a bit better. Jack Hoffman was just an arrest attempt for robbery. He gets 11 years in prison. Must have been a big robbery. Let's see. Kira Kai's here. I'm aware I've skipped one. Kira Kai's here. We were called to the casino. Domestic dispute between 3 sisters. Bizarrely, Kira had a gun held up to one of them, so she receives 20 years in prison. Holy moly. And Yasmin Stone, her other sister, who was a victim in that case, but also happened to be outstanding for an assault on an emergency service worker. She gets 1 year in prison and a £343 fine. Penultimately, we've got Jessica Hill, who decided to go for a run up the middle of the motorway. Unfortunately for her, she was also outstanding for dangerous driving, so she gets no prison time, but a £248 fine. I think I'm okay with that, to be honest. And last but not least, Michael Schofield had been seen leaving the scene of a domestic homicide. Led us on a failed to stop. Decamped, rolled the vehicle, but we got him stopped, and that was all good. So he's been arrested for murder, possession of an offensive weapon in a public place ×2. He had a machete and a asp. He was also drunk and driving the car, so he gets 12 years for a domestic murder. Is awful. That is a real. I was hoping for a really good result to end off on there, but that is an awful result. Just 16 years for all of that, but there we are. Anyway, that is going to just about do us for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you are new around here, make sure you get yourself into the Discord. I put a poll in the Discord earlier on today asking people what they wanted to see for this live stream. It was a flash poll, the VCRT one, so that is why we're doing it today. So make sure you get yourself into the Discord to be involved with all that kind of stuff. Some behind the scenes things, some media stuff when I've done updates, the occasional giveaways as well. It's probably about time that we did another giveaway, but there we are again. As always, if you are also enjoying this, then make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our weekly normal videos for LSPDFR, as the occasional live stream as well when we have time. But yeah, we'd love to have you along. We're trying to get to that elusive 10,000 by the end of the month. Sorry, end of the month? If we can get to 10,000 by the end of the month, I'd be amazed. But we're trying to get to 10,000 by the end of the year, so hopefully you guys can make that happen. But until the next video, I've been Dodo McGee, and I'll see you back on patrol. Bye!